investment. 2 million in taxes for a hood. It's crazy. I used to be that half a brick, whole key, baby. Now I cop that real estate and Uncle Sam hate me. Every dope boy dream to make $1 million off that, yay. Off options play, we made $1 million in a day. Tell me how we go from broke, but got so many paid. And I'm never switching sides, but I talk it's hard to trade. Copping stocks for that low, like selling work. And that joke, my re-up money secure. I got in, I got out. Giving all glory to God. Hold up, this ain't me. Tell me how we went from trapping to rapping on BET. Last week I told investing to the Kansas City Chiefs. Golden rule to invest and make that money while you sleep. They say trap a perfect mixture of Warren Buffett and Meach. No more shoebox money, them portfolios elite. Golden rule to invest and make that money while you sleep. I'm gone.
What's good, what's good, what's good, family? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Welcome to another amazing episode of Trappin' Tuesday, man. Jose, we have what, episode 129, man?
129, baby.
Man, we got a lot going on this week. We got a lot to talk about this week. It's gonna be a phenomenal show today, man, because I feel like the world needs to hear us this week, Jose. I feel like our people really just like, I feel like they've been waiting all week for this.
They have been waiting all week. And shout out to everybody who came through yesterday.
Shout out to everybody that came through yesterday. We had a great, impromptu, right? We had a great live yesterday, man. And so today we just want to welcome all our people, Jose. Hi, man. So today, Jose, I want to start tonight's show with, as we walk on this journey to build wealth, as we visualize, Jose, what the next chapter looks like, as we visualize, Jose, what freedom looks like, I start to understand that the idea of what freedom looks like helps fuel every action that we take after that, right? Like, once we have the vision, once we say, this is what freedom looks like to me, the next thing we do after that is based on not the vision, but the emotion that is attached to the vision. That emotion then causes a behavior. So it becomes a chain reaction once you have the vision. So the vision is almost the most important part, because without a vision, due to lack of vision, the people perish. So it means that if you don't have no vision, then you don't have no expectation. Okay, so vision almost sets the expectation. The expectation then fuels the behavior, Jose. So one of the things I really want to get in right now, Jose, is once we have the vision and the expectation, the first behavioral step that we must take is breaking the chains that made us shackled. Because if we don't break the chain, so we got to spend the time necessary, Jose, to break the chain. Because if we don't break the chain, Jose, either we gonna carry around unnecessary weight or we gonna be stuck in one place. Either we gonna be dragging unnecessary weight. The unnecessary weight is the fears that the people before you had. The unnecessary weight is the emotional distress when you saw your mama late behind the bills, when you saw daddy working overtime and you still was behind. It's unnecessary weight on how you feared the bank and how you didn't know about credit. It's unnecessary weight, Jose, or we gonna just stay in the same place, meaning we are causing past behaviors and past activities to keep us stagnant. But then there's something else we could do. When I look at the story of Jericho, Jose, of Joshua and Jericho, right? Like, he had marching orders. They had marching orders based on the message that they got from him. Here's the dope part about vision, Jose. before they started marching, before a brick fell to the ground, Joshua had an expectation that the land was already his. Before a trumpet got blown, before they got to the seventh time around, he already had an expectation that victory was his. Okay, let me make that make even more sense to you. Before you even make your first investment, before you even get in your first option contract, before you get the first dividend, before you buy the first piece of property, before you get the LLC, before you write out the trust, you gotta already know that freedom is already mine. You gotta already know that the process, that the marching around, Jose, the marching around Jericho was just an act of belief. You got the marching around, Jose. Like, right, the marching around, Jose, the trumpets blaring, Jose, like they just understood it. This was the message. This was God told to me. And so because I'm obedient and following orders, I'm gonna march, Jose. Because I believe in what's been told to me, Jose, I'm gonna blow the horn, Jose. Why? Because I'm expecting victory. So when I put the first option contract in, Jose, I'm expecting victory. I remember in 2014, I told George, we was at his mama house. I said, cuz, this gonna free us. I said, it ain't gonna just free us, it's gonna free a whole bunch of people. I had already expected the victory. So when you expect the victory, watch this, Jose, the journey don't even much seem that long. The process don't even seem painful. I didn't know what this was gonna be, Jose. I didn't know what it was gonna look like, but I expected the victory. I didn't know what the turmoil was gonna be. I didn't know what the trial and error was gonna be. If you'd have told me in 2014 that in 2024, I would have had a play in the options market that cost me $600,000 to lose in a day, I would have said, ain't no way in hell. But because I expected the victory, it didn't matter. If you'd have told me in 2014, and you're gonna have one play that's gonna make $1.2 million, I would have said, you're crazy. But it's because I expected the victory. I didn't care what the process looked like in the middle. I just worried about the end result, which was freedom. That's the only thing I worried about. So I was learning along the journey. I was learning I was taking in data. I was learning. I was like, oh, I learned from that bump. I learned from that bruise. So before a brick even fell on the ground, I already knew that the promised land was where I was going to live at. Before a wall fell down. Okay, let me talk about that for a second, Jose. When I say before a wall fell down, I'm saying before I knew I was going to beat the charge, Jose. I'm saying before the financial trauma got healed, before I had my daughter. That's why it was easy for me on the air mattress to read to her about Warren Buffett. That's why when I'm on the air mattress, it's easy for me to read to her and tell her one day it all gonna be different because I expected the victory. I expected it. Right? Like, so Jose, why? You can't tell me that while they was walking around Jericho, that they didn't have some potholes there somewhere. That ground wasn't even. They had a couple, somebody sprung their ankle walking around there. Somebody got bit by an insect. That grass was high. I know they had a gnat or something, but guess what? Because they ain't letting nothing stop them. Okay, the reason why you ain't really expecting the victory is because you already positioning the pain in front of you that's gonna make you stop. While certain people expect victory, other people stop because of adversity that they done put in place that they fear. Let me say that a little different, Jose, because I know I can say it different. Okay, watch this. You have an anxiety of something that ain't even happened yet, and you allowing that to freeze your motion. Okay, let me say it, let me dig in that a little bit more. Because you scared to lose money, you don't want to risk the money to buy back your freedom. There you go. That's it. So you scared to lose the money because you thinking about what it took for you to make the money. Now you don't want to invest the money because you keep saying, what if this don't go right? Instead of saying, what happens when this do go right? What I'm going to learn from the process of doing it. You ain't expecting a victory because you living in a defeat. That's it. That's it. You ain't expecting a victory because you living in a defeat that you made up in your mind. I knew I was going to take it out of there. There you go. You ain't expecting a victory because you living in a defeat that didn't happen, but you put it in your mind. And then you get mad at everybody else that make $100. You mad at them because they're excited. You mad at somebody because they say, I made $50 a day. And you like, oh, that's all you made was 50? Yeah, because the 50 is just a down payment on the promised land that I was promised. The battle, listen, when you expect victory, Jose, you got to be able to analyze the battlefield. You got to be able to analyze where the adversary coming from. So for me, the battlefield is the market. That's the battlefield. That's where all the action take place at. Anything outside of that, I ain't tripping on. The battlefield is the market because if I defeat the market, I can plant my flag. It's not a shadow, it's not a doubt in my mind, Jose, that I don't know what's coming. People be trying to look. If you go look at the comments, some people gonna say, what you gonna do when the market crash? I be like, make some money. Trap, what you gonna do in a recession? Make some money. What you mean? It reminds me of Joseph. So one of the things that was real dope about Joseph was the Pharaoh had a dream. And Joseph was like, hey, check this out. It about to be a drought for 7 years. You need to store for that now. Bro, that ain't just that's a biblical principle right there. That's a wealth building principle. Okay, let me make it make sense to you. You need to save when it's plentiful, so when it's a drought, it don't be painful. That's what we need to, okay, let me make it even more sense. Let me make it even more. When the market running, you don't need to spend all your profit. You need to put a little bit on the side for the drought so it don't be painful. So you ain't worrying about rent. So you ain't worrying about unemployment. So you like, I got 6 figures on the side. I got listen, he said they got 7 years of drought coming. Why the people it wasn't tripping? Because they had already prepared for the drought. You ain't prepared for the famine because you ain't faithful. You ain't faithful to the game. Okay, let me go a little further with that one, Jose. You ain't faithful to the victory. Hold up. Let me say it again. You ain't expecting victory. The slightest bit of adversity discourages you. The slightest bit of hey, the market, listen, this was the crazy part. Somebody in my Patreon told me at 1 o'clock this morning, I just went and looked into Patreon, I don't know why. I looked at it at 1 o'clock in the morning and they said, hey, the market tanking. I said, shut up and go to sleep. I said, shut up and go to sleep. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What is you doing? Go to sleep. Get you some rest. But here's why. I'm gonna tell you why he was panicking they was panicking at 1 o'clock in the morning. Because there's a residue still sitting in them. There's a loss that person took that person ain't brushed off yet. That loss still sitting in their spirit. That loss still sitting in their soul. So when the market do something that ain't in their favor, they ready to, I'm gonna take it all out. When the market look like it's about to, hey, Trap, it's tanking. Learn how to swim. Because it ain't gonna be the first time and it ain't gonna be the last time. What you do? But somehow we woke up this morning and the market ended up 1%. But you done painted a picture in your mind at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, now I'm not even talking about that person no more. Now I'm saying you, listening to this, how many scenarios you done painted in your head at 1 o'clock in the morning over something that ain't even happened? Well, if I invest my money right here and it's losing right here, and then that's gonna happen, and then this gonna happen. Now you on Google, now you asking ChatGPT, now you writing a business plan for another business in case this business go wrong, and now you looking at Zelle, and now you looking at bunkers, and now you looking at this, and you wondering what this gonna happen, and you asking your mama if what happened, and you wanna go sleep by this person, and you stacking canned goods, and like you painting a picture that ain't even there yet. Because in reality, Jose, you ain't really expecting victory. You actually anticipating defeat. I don't, like the way I move in my life, Jose, all I expect is winning. All I expect is championships. And even more so, Jose, I don't even expect it to be easy. Because if it's easy, I ain't gonna cherish it. I know me. If I don't fight for it, I ain't gonna respect it. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm an apex trader. I'm an apex trapper. I need it to be hard. Listen, when I see the little, we talk about the wild dogs, right? Like some animals, when they see the little bitty sick, like antelopes, and when they see the little bitty sick gazelle, they go attach them. They want the easy win. I'm like, nah, I gotta hunt. I've been in a gym. I gotta use every muscle I got. I need to go after it. I gotta see if my win up. I got to see if my leg's strong enough. I got to see if my bike can break its back. Yeah. So when the market get tough, I'm like, oh, that's what I've been waiting for. Because I'm expecting the victory. I'm expecting on the other side of this, my net worth gonna be double. I'm expecting on the other side of this, whatever I was doing now, I'm gonna be double on it. I needed to do that. I needed to do that. Jose, I was talking about this yesterday, right? Right? Like, we were talking about the hippo yesterday, and I learned something about the hippopotamus. What I learned was, I was studying, and I was like, wait, why they keep telling us that the lion is the king of the jungle, Jose? Right? And I had to learn something. I said, the hippopotamus could do it in water, it could do it on land, and then it did this thing where the mother hippo took the baby hippo in the depths of the water by the crocodiles, and the mother hippo went to sleep. And I said, why the hippo went to sleep? And the mama hippo, that's how the mama hippo teach the baby hippo how to be fearless. I said, I had to rewind it. So what happens is, the hippo could crush a crocodile. It could crush it, without even thinking twice. And I said, Like, why would you bring the infant in danger? And it made me think, if you don't teach them to understand who they are, watch this, Jose, you're gonna let the environment dictate who they are. If the mama hippo don't program the baby hippo that, hey, them crocodiles gonna run from you. Like, it swam in the middle of them. I'd never seen it before in my life. It swam in the middle of the crocodiles and sat there. And the baby hippo was like, you could tell it was like, no, that's a crocodile. It understood, but the mama hippo was like, nose above the water, yeah. And guess what? The crocodiles left. Like it was like 20 of them. They left. And I said, oh, adversity ain't really adversity when you know who you are. It actually defines you. I said, so when I go when the market is green, I'm on some chill stuff. When the market red, that's when I show up. Cause this apex trapper, top equipped for it all. Equipped for it all. Understanding exactly who I am, who I'm positioned to be, but most importantly, Jose, understand what the game is. Here's the crazy part. The hippo don't even eat meat. It's that dangerous, and it don't even eat meat. It's on some plant life. So what happens, like, when you understand, like, when you understand yourself, like, that's why I asked Sean one day, I said, do you want to be a successful day trader? Or, like, do you want to make some money? Because if you tied into just being a successful day trader, then you ain't really understanding what the market is. You've already told, in my mind, like, I don't care, I want to get freedom. And I'm gonna do the swings, I'm gonna do the deep swings, I'm gonna do the leaps. Whatever the market presenting me with, I'm gonna navigate. So I want you to think about something when you playing this game, man. Like, you're not just watch this. You're not just throwing profits for you. You positioning the next generation with profits. Like, you equipping them with the tool. This this game ain't going nowhere. But if we never expose ourselves, if we never expect to win this game ourselves, how can we ever tell the generation that come behind us that there is something different? How can we, like, I don't want to be just the one to tell you it's different. I want to be the one to expose you to what's different. Because once I expose you to it, Jose, you can't get unexposed. So at episode 129, Jose, we want to program everybody who watching about the expectation of victory. Trappin' Tuesday, episode 129, Jose. Let's get to it, man. How we feel, bro? How we feel, dog? Jose, how we feel? How we feel, bro?
Yeah, man, we feeling good. We got people in the back, they feeling They feeling good in the sound room, you know what I'm saying?
Feeling good in the sound room. We like that.
Man? People liking as far as how the camera's looking out here.
We been putting in work.
Before we get started, though, look, I got to do this. I'm mad at George.
You mad at George?
I'm mad at Cousin George.
For what?
He ain't get you a new shirt. That shirt's medium, bro. Or is it you working out?
I'm working out, dog.
No, it's got some flair at the bottom.
Next thing from this is extra large, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I blame George.
I'm working out. That's how I go.
In the gym.
That's how I go. Elliptical, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I see you on one.
Yeah, man. Let's shout out our people right quick, man. We got Robert in the building. We got Lola in the building. We got Lord in the building. We got Kevin in the building. We got Don Snow in the building. Maya Holmes in the building. Tori Samuels in the building. Roxanne is in the building. Diane Clayton is in the building. Ron Fisher is in the building. Sir James is in the building. Val Jing is in the building. T.A. Slim in the building. Kevin in the building. Thad in the building. Gutter CEO in the building. Carolina Blue in the building. Tracy Dallman in the building. Let's go, Jose. We got our people in the building, bro. We got Nick Joseph in the building. We got Rams in the building. We got Shadows in the building. It's a lot. Cheryl Stackers in the building. Come on. Come on. We strap, Jose. We strap. Titus is in the building. Baby Boy in the building. Mark Isaac in the building. Cheryl Osborne in the building. Autumn Phoenix in the building. What's good, beloved? Tremaine in the building. Larry Morgan in the building. Cheesy in the building. I see your family. We got the Patreon people in the building. We got Trappers Anonymous in the building. Rudy in the building. ATL Yo-Yo in the building. KJ in the building. We got our squad in the building, Jose.
I need everybody in the building to share this out with their group.
We need everybody to share this out. You know what I'm saying? The expectation of victory, Jose. We gotta expect the victory, bro. Ain't no way around that. We gotta expect the victory. Jose, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, man, so let's get into it, man. I'm not gonna lie, Jose, we got a long show ahead of us tonight. I gotta get all these graphics out tonight, right? I gotta get all these graphics out tonight. Everything. We gotta unload the clip tonight.
Man, is it gonna be, it felt like when we was doing prep for the show, it's gonna feel like 4 hours.
Ain't no 4 hours, dog.
We got close. Did a 3:30, 3:45.
I see a 3:30 show.
Oof. All right, well, everybody strap in.
3:30 show. All right. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get them. Let's get the mantra up.
You know what I'm saying? Queen Nat came through with the 100 ball.
Oh, let me see. I ain't see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got the baby come through with the 100 ball. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I see what we doing here.
We got Nell come through, what's good? Right. So let's get it, man. We gonna start off with this. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. I love that part. That's a belief system that goes into the people right there. Somebody in the Patreon, they always put this in there. When I say this, they always be like, every time they hit on a play, they always say, the stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine, Jose. And every time they put that in, I like it, because I understand that it is being installed in them.
Mm-hmm.
And they like, yo, I can operate this machine.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me from that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will a generation behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. And Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, man. Come on. Come on. My niggas hard. Come on.
You thought I couldn't have the whole joint going.
Come on.
I couldn't have the whole one going.
Huh?
I couldn't have the whole joint. You know what I'm saying? We was about to play the whole song.
I wasn't gonna play the whole song.
Hey, we good. We good.
Nah, he gave us the raw though.
He did give us that.
Give us the raw though. Got my dog up in here, my brother in here. What's good, Brody? Thank you for coming, bro. Thank you for bringing the family here. I appreciate that, bro. I love it. I love it. Hey, we got 3,000 people in the chat, Jose.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on. 3,000 people in the chat. Early, we under an hour. Come on, let's go. Let's shut up.
32 minutes.
Huh?
Right? 32 minutes.
32. Come on.
That ain't bad.
Come on.
We moving right along.
Come on.
We moving along.
Come on. All right, man, let's get to it, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight. And I won't make it impactful. I won't make it show, so make sure to get the pen and a pad, bro, because we got a lot to talk about, man. Let's get to it, man. So, I can operate this machine, Mr. Chap, and I love it. All right. So, man, we had a good day. We see the Dow. It moves a certain way. We had the S&P move a certain way. And we even had the NASDAQ have a great bounce back today. Now, remember, Jose, we had a situation yesterday. We had a situation yesterday where, somebody in the Patreon called the man Agent Orange. Bro, I was crying laughing when I saw that.
I love the Patreon.
I said, bro, like, why?
They different over there.
Bro, they different. They are different.
Wild dogs.
Bro, they own it. They have, listen, I don't even much be mad at them. I kind of got them the other day and I don't know about something, but they really, they be on 10. Like, they be on 10 at 5:30 in the morning.
I see one on at 1 a.m.
Bruh, they be on 10. I be like, dude, they don't sleep. It's a all-night flight every night over there. They going crazy. They don't sleep. All right, and we'll talk about that. So let's get into it, man. We had let's pull up our fear and greed index right quick. Let's pull that up so that people can see that. So here's the crazy part, though. Even though the market still is in a fearish mentality, we're still getting some green. Right? Even though the market is still in a fearish mentality, right? We haven't crossed the 50 in a minute, right? And so that's interesting. So let's look at our heat map for a second. Let's get to our heat map. Let's get to our heat map so we can see that. That's gonna be key because I want them to see how we've been moving around, right? So on our heat map, we see a couple things happening. We see Microsoft, and see people keep asking me like, Trap, why you don't mess with Microsoft? And I just say, like, for some reason, bruh, like the last couple years, it has not kept up with what everybody else is doing. With the other stocks, we see Apple had an explosive day, NVIDIA have an explosive day. Now, I want to say something about this, too. So I feel like the market is truly, like, I feel like they trying to pigeonhole, like, they pigeonholing NVIDIA for a second, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. It was It bumped up, and then the DeepSeek story came out, and the market kind of, I don't know why the market got scared and it dumped like that, but then it doubled back and said that, how can this company be a threat to NVIDIA if they have 50,000 of the NVIDIA GPU chips? They spent like $1.something billion on the infrastructure using the NVIDIA chips. How can you be a threat to me if you use my chips? That's what they're saying. So I'm just kind of interested to see how that's gonna work. Now, what I will say is this about NVIDIA, and I'll be honest with you. They have a lot of, like they are the status quo for the chip industry. They're the status quo. The thing about that is you still gonna have big companies like the big companies still gonna use them because you know, they kind of have to, but that will not stop new competitors from entering the space. And that's just how the world goes. That's what capitalism is. That's all capitalism is. It's you see that? Bet, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna try to tweak it, you bring it to the market. And so, I always say the market is never wrong, and I won't say that was an exception, but the market is a shoot first, ask questions last type of environment. And the minute they heard this, they didn't negotiate. I mean, they didn't, what's the word I want? Not negotiate. They didn't investigate. Okay, this is a $6 billion issue. $million. Let me see what type of threat this is, not a threat. They just sold off, and they sold off hard. So, all right, so we got Eli Lilly bouncing back. We got energy doing good. We got Walmart, Costco. We're going to talk about them tonight, too. Tesla, I mean, right now, it's the usual suspects. It's the usual suspects, man. It's the usual suspects, man. And crazy part about this is these same companies, this will move the market. NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Google, Meta, Netflix, Eli Lilly, Exxon, Walmart, Costco. It's the usual suspects, bro. It's the usual suspects. Let's go a little further, man. So here's where we are right now, right? January on average has a 1.16% gain. Now watch this, I wanna show you something, Jose. Let's go to this next slide right quick, right? I wanna show you what we've done for the first quarter, right? And then we'll come back to this, I want you to see it. So we ended January, watch this, we ended January, the SPY, first month, up 1.66%. Now, watch this. In the Patreon, I got kind of aggressive after we had that pullback. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, this is necessary to end positive. Right? Like, and again, here's what I always say. History might not always repeat itself, but it rhymes. We got a deep pullback, we got a push, we got a little pullback, and we pushed hard to end the month of January. So when you be like, Trap, like, when you can combine technicals and fundamentals, that's great. And then when you understand the environment, now, I'm not the best technical person. You know, I use a few of them, but fundamentals is what I love. Data is what I love. And that's what gives you an advantage. So you saw the QQQ up almost 1%, and you saw the Dow have a hell of a January at 3%, right? And so, not bad. So let's go back one more. Let's go back one, right? Because I want you to see this. So we, go back to the, we're here now. Let's go back to that. So I want to prove a point here. So now we looking at this, right? We saying, okay, Trap, like, how do you feel about February? It's not that I'm pessimistic about February. It's saying that on average, it is sort of a down month. So if I do make a play in February, I'm not as heavy as I would normally be, right? I'm not as heavy as I would be, but I also understand that February is going to what? Present me with some opportunities. And what did we get the first day of the market in February? An opportunity. You feel me? We got an opportunity, right? To put yourself, and it's not bad, but it's a, you know what I'm saying? And so, but what that says is we go from there and then we do what? We can position ourselves going into what? March, April, we should be good. And then we peel back for May, June, July, peel back August, September, we got bread sitting on the side, October, November, like, now, every month may not go like this, but it just gives us an idea on how we can flow. So for you as an investor, you should be saying, all right, like, what months based on what I know and then based on what I see in the environment. How does that position itself to make me see the market from a different perspective? All right, let's go a little further, man. Let's go a little further. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Jose, how you feel? I like it. All right, so I gotta do this, man. I gotta do this, man. We gonna do a series we used to do this. If you were old Trappin' Tuesday Trapper, you know we used to always do Certified Trapper of the Week, right? But we gotta do this, man. We gotta shout out to Reginald Lewis, man. If you haven't read the book, Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? You should read it. You should read it. Mr. Reginald Lewis, I had the privilege of meeting his wife and his daughters. Listen, he took Wall Street by storm. He took Wall Street by storm. He changed the game for us, being able to not only just being able to play the game, but to dominate in the game. Bertree's International Holdings, like he started with a little bit, he turned it to a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't ready for him. And so if you haven't checked out Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun, you definitely should check it out. So this week, we want to highlight Mr. Reginald Lewis. We appreciate you. We thank you for everything you've done. Passed away too early. We love you, man. And one of his great phrases was, I never talk about a deal until it's done. Ooh. Let's go. All right, let's go a little further, man. All right, before we do this, let's stop. We got to show the people the money. We got to show the people the money. Jose, we got to show the people the money. All right, so let's get into the recession portfolio right quick. So we got to show them the bread. We got to show the bread. We got to show the bread. All right, let's get into it, man. Recession portfolio, here we go, man. All right, up first, man, we ready for them. So we got the AMAT plays kind of down. The ANET play down. It was up 3 weeks ago, right? But the terrorists took us under. The terrorist play from yesterday took us under. It took us under. You know how I knew it took us under before I even came in here, right? I came here and looked at George. I knew something wasn't right, right? 'Cause usually he meet me at the door. When the option's doing good, he meet me at the door. Hey, man, what's up, bro? Oh, I like that play. Hey, boy, that play cooking, right? I had to open the door for my damn self. I said, the market must be down. Hey, listen. My dog used to open the door for me. You hear me? Hey, boy, that thing cooking you up. Boy, look. Hey, he don't ask about no overtime or nothing, you hear me? Hey, that market was down. He was like, hey, the roof was up there, bro. I gotta stay a little late today.
The AC working.
I said, man, what's going on? He said, I gotta stay a little late today, you hear me? I said, what? What's going on in here? My dog opened the door for me or nothing, you hear me? I said, damn, market must be down, you hear me? And so we got this, the app loving been going crazy. So we did cash out on one AVGO play today. It was up, I want to say 200%. It was an AVGO play that was up February 21st. It was a 95 call we made about 5-6 months ago. $95 call. We cashed out that one today. We cashed out that one today. So we still got the other two AVGO calls in. They doing good. And I want to say it, bro, after hours, AVGO was up like $8 or something. You know what I'm saying? That's good. So we got an AXP play up is in March. We done ate off that a couple times. Say, shout out to Costco. Shout out to Costco. So listen to me. I gotta highlight the people in the Patreon because they went crazy yesterday and today. Right? But Costco was going crazy too. You feel me? Costco was going crazy too. And so this morning I woke up and I thought my Costco play was up in March because I was about to sell it. I went in the girl and said, hey, y'all, I'm about to sell the Costco players up in March. You know, I was just going to get out of it. And I said, wait, it's up in April. And, bruh, that joint printed 18 more grand today. That boy printed 18 more grand today. Eee, drop a bomb on him. All right, so let's go a little further. We got the CrowdStrike play. They going crazy. Now, the GEV play, my people wasn't in it. I was trying a new strategy, and I told them that. They kind of got mad at me. They were like, man, you supposed to tell us, Trap, let us make the decision on our own. And, like, I'm like, no. Like, I know y'all gonna follow me. You know what I'm saying? So, I was trying this other little strategy. I saw it, wanted to see if it can work. It was up for a little while. I don't know. You know, I got to July. I ain't really try. Might get out of it. Might get out of it early because I bought the time, but I was trying to tweak some things. I wanted to see if this works. Because I'm always up doing something. I'm always trying to figure out a new way to just get better. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying something. So I tried something with that. I mean, it didn't really work out how I wanted it. But they was like, Trap, let us get in the play. We don't care. We trust you. We don't care. Like, you got to protect them sometime. Like, no, bro. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, let me figure it out before I bring it to you. You know what I'm saying? So, but it didn't work out but they not in that play. That one on me, not them. Then we got the Goldman Sachs calls. Hey, one of the Goldman Sachs calls is up 315%. Now, I done ate off it like 3 times. Real talk. It's still up 80, like the one that's up in March, it's still up 87,000, and I done split it in half, then I went back and got 2 more, then I went back and got 3 more, and it's still up 87. Hey, that thing, rude boy, that thing running. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
Right, that accent, no.
Feel the rhythm. You never saw Cool Runnings? Cool Runnings.
I did, but.
All right, let's go. The one I got blanked out right there is a play we made today.
You was active. You was active. You was definitely active.
It was active. It was active. And then we got meta. Meta. So many of them crying. Mother. You print that money for... Yeah. Print that money. LaShawna, don't laugh. Print that money. We print that money. That ting running. So we got the meta calls up, bruh. Listen. This 570 call, this 600 call, 570, 600, 620. June, August, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, the boy got his own money. Listen, we struggled with the 505 all year last year. The next play was a 550 play we knocked, and we've been knocking it out the park ever since. I ain't stopping. Listen, one thing about this game here, listen, you rinse and repeat. You don't gotta keep looking for new plays. Man, I got about 20 companies, bro. And I just keep, hey, you up next. Hey, you up next. Hey, you up next. You meta.
Trap juice?
Trap juice.
Or water?
Water.
I'm about to say, you ain't supposed to have nothing but the water.
It's water, bro. All right, let's go a little further. I think we did it twice. Let's go a little further, one more. Bam, there we go. The MSR plays ain't doing nothing for us. They just dying out. Netflix, though. Come on, Netflix. ServiceNow plays, ServiceNow really... I told myself that After that earnings call, it was good earnings, everything was in line. I told myself it was gonna be a week before they came up. I said it's gonna be about a week. The market gonna punch them around for a week or something, so we good on that. NVIDIA just in a chokehold right now. I don't know. I'm pissed off at them. Pissing me off. Let's go a little further. And then we got the Qs, the SMH, Tesla, XLK. So the Q is up in, and we had doubled that play. That was on me. We just had an error. The Qs is up. I might get out that play. So the Q is up. It ends in March, but I might get out of it because I think that February is a kind of a slower month. And so I just want to see, how that, I don't want to risk it too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to risk it too much. So the SMH play, we got the April Tesla 400 call, and then we got the July call. So we got time in those. We all right with that. And the XLK, I think we good with the rest of them, so I ain't really tripping on that. That's good on that. But I want to do something right quick. Let's go to the next slide. No. We should have a thing rewarding our people, huh? No. We should have one rewarding our people, right? We should have two slides with our people on it. I think Steve sent that one. It was it should be one with our people. It should be like, there we go, right there, there we go. So today, bro, I want to take a minute, Jose, and I want to highlight some people in the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I want to highlight them right quick. So we got people making all kind of different bread in there, bro. And I think it's important that we take the time, bro, just to highlight them, bro. Like, I don't want to put nobody's name up there because you never know who watching. And unlike me, you don't want your people asking you for money. For some reason, people you make $1,000 in the market, then you got $1 million.
There it is.
You made $5, then you got hey, give me some of that stock market money. You be like, bro, I don't got no money on me. It's in the market.
Yep.
I'm broke, baby.
It's gone.
Ah!
We had to take out here. It's on the other one though. We got it. It's in the next bank. You know what I'm saying? It's in the next bank.
Some gotta
it's
go.
In the next
bank.
bank.
So we got people making. I think we got one more, right? Yeah, I just wanted to show them. So we got somebody that was up what? 114%. You know, we got somebody that was up 9,000. We got somebody that was up 5,000, 4,000. Go back one. Got somebody else that was up what? 5,000. We got somebody up 43%, 35%, 19%, 15%. Got somebody up another 3,000, 3,000, 14,000. Somebody was up 46,000. Somebody hit us the dead and said, Chop, I'm up 46,000, dog. You know, I just want to highlight some stuff. So let me say this about the group too, like, and shout out to my people in Trappers Anonymous because I got to highlight them too. You know what I'm saying? I got to make some stuff. They don't be putting the screenshots into their portfolio like talking about it. The Patreon, they just be showing off. They be talking their crap.
Trappers Anonymous, they're a little more sophisticated. Like
yeah, they got
said.
sense.
Yeah.
Trappers Anonymous people got sense. They more sophisticated. You know, they be chilling. Patreon people, they just like some wild dogs, bro. We the African wild dog. They go crazy though. And I can't, cause I be entertaining it. I like it. The Trappers Anonymous is my cool friends. The Patreon is my hood friends. They just want to wild out. They be wanting to wild out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Acting like a nigga they never had shit. They going crazy in there. So definitely, man. So, you know, if you join the Patreon, you know, they are, in the Patreon, we do buy and hold and we do options. And, you know, for the Patreon community, it's a situation where I'm proud of them for something. I'm proud of the fact that, yeah, the Trappers Anonymous, they chill. They more, you know, hey, let's chill. You know, hey, let's make our money. Let's build our portfolios out. We chill. Patreon, like, oh, we made 1,000, throw that shit up, spend that shit. They go, the market print. They don't sleep over there. I'm like, yo, why y'all don't go to sleep over here? But what I am proud of them about is this, bro. We got some dope people in that community that been with me for a while, and they have, yesterday I was proud of them. So on the show, we made a comment, maybe episode 118. I said, hey, bro, this Palantir stock has just joined the S&P 500, bro. I think it's gonna go crazy. I can't take credit and say that's the reason why they've been going crazy with it. But yesterday for earnings, they was locked in. They was locked in. And like, they went to saying, Trap, we got this, we got this, we got this, we in there, I hope that, you know, and say, bro, like when that stock went crazy after earnings, all I did was smile. And the reason why I smiled was because I wasn't in the play. I had been waiting. I said, once I said that play, I said, I want to see what it does the next 2 earnings calls. Blow it out the water. I already enjoyed the CEO because once he said that all short sellers are on crack, I said, oh, he my kind of guy. He said, all short sellers are on cocaine. I said, oh, he cold-blooded. I like him, right? And they went crazy, bro. Like, when I say they went crazy in that group with that, and I was proud because they had right strike prices, they had right expiration dates. I was like, that's so good. So I definitely wanted to just highlight them for that, because it was good. You know, it's good to see. It's kind of like you looking at your little brothers and sisters, and you like, damn, they on their own right now. You know what I'm saying? And so they making money. Now, what I will say is, today I had to come in and like get some order because some people made some plays just for earnings, right? And I always say like, bro, like treat a gamble like a gamble, treat an investment like an investment. So today they was like, hey, we about to make some calls on Google and on AMD for earnings. And I saw too many of them. I said, hey, let me tell y'all something. Don't let the high from making money in this play take you over here and you think the same thing gonna happen, right? And I had to get some order. And AMD, Google, earnings, flush. Down the toilet. Down the toilet. Right? Now, a lot of them ain't gonna admit that they went and did it. You gotta understand this. Some of them, they ain't take my advice. Cause you know why? When you on that high, you disregard common sense. But that's a part of the game that you gotta learn. One thing I can say is, when you take a gamble and it pay off for you, the worst thing that can happen is that it hit. Because you're gonna turn a bad habit into a routine until it hurts you really, really bad. Right? So I know for a fact, watch what I'm about to tell you right here. If you was in a Palantir play, you hit for 100% easy. 80%, 60%, you hit for it easy. What the next thing that happened was, they said, oh, I could do that again. And they try to think, hey, they went, AMD gonna do it. Google gonna do it. And they went to AMD for earnings, and they probably put a little bit in AMD, they put a little bit in Google, and both of them went down the toilet. And now you done took the house money and lost it. Now you back to where you started from. Now all of that what you did with them is gone. Now you back to sweating me for a play. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. You feel me? Anyway, let's go a little further, man. All right, so let's get to, so these companies are sticking with the DEI amid the backlash. It's companies like Goldman Sachs, Costco, JP Morgan, you know, they're standing with it. You know, diversity, equity, inclusion, you know, Then you got companies like Target, Amazon, Meta. They like, yo, we ain't rocking with it. I think that I said something the other day. I was on a podcast I went and did, and I said something the other day. I said to him, Jose, I said, listen. So he asked me about, you know, DEI and all of that, and I said, bro, and I know people gonna be mad at me when I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I said, the reason why black people don't have a voice in America like they should, because we don't got no money. It ain't that we don't got the money, we just got bad financial hygiene, right? Because watch this. I said, you know why the Montgomery bus ride was so successful? As great as Dr. Martin Luther King was, as dope as his voice was, you know what made them white folks respect their mind? They went 18 months without putting money on them buses. You know what that mean? You ain't get on white folks your money for 18 months. And guess what happened? That bus driver got laid off. Because ain't nobody riding a bus. You ain't just do it for 30 days. You ain't just do it for 60 days. You ain't just do it for 90 days. You did it for 18 months. You want to get some respect? Listen. You in a country that ain't never been fair. It ain't never been fair. So why we keep expecting fairness from a country that ain't never been fair? Okay? You know what this country respect? Money. Money. So, you want to know, and it's just keeping it real, you want to know how to make them respect your voice? The companies that you feel like should not be pulling back on their DEI, you make that stock tank. Diversity, equity, inclusion. You feel like a company ain't doing right by you? Don't go pick it, because they gonna just do the right thing for a little while. Go make that stock fall $50. Go make that stock fall $100. Go make that stock go into a goddamn bear market. Stop shopping with it for a second. That way, well, Trap, I ain't got the money. Check this out. Don't go shop with them, and then when they report them earnings, it says sales is down 10%. Revenue is down 10%. Watch what happens when they gotta cut the dividend. You get some act right. Yeah, listen, you get some act right. I'm just keeping it real with you. When you understand how to get their attention, when you understand, yeah, we gonna pick it, you know, I'm gonna get on the news, cool. That's fine, bet, cool. They'll give you something to, you know, if they feel like it. But go make the stock price fall. You know why that's gonna hurt? Because the CEOs, they don't pay themselves. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them get big compensation, but they get more compensation from them stocks. When they getting compensated for hitting these quotes and the stock go up and they say, yeah, you get 50,000 shares for this quarter, and then you get another 10,000. Bro, the CEO, bro, I just saw a CEO got compensated $76 million in stocks. I think his pay was like $8 million. The total compensation was like $70 million in stock. Guess what? You won't learn how to, listen, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. You won't learn how to really get their mind right. Hey, don't stop shopping just to shop. Hey, we gonna make the stock price fall. Cause now they got a report. Yeah, Walmart, Target, sales is down, revenue is down 10%. Guess what's about to happen? Stock about to, revenue down. You know what they're gonna say? We got a revenue miss. Why did the revenue miss? Well, in the Atlanta area, in the New Orleans area, in the Kentucky area, sales are down. Well, why the sales down? The ideal shopper ain't shopping. Purchasing restrictions. Okay, yeah. And then let that happen a couple quarters in a row. Right? Because now the stock ain't worth what it was worth no more. Okay, the sales been down this year and we had to cut the dividend. Whoop, stock done went down some more. Hey, what's the problem? How can we fix this? Oh, yeah. Bring back DEI. Oh, okay, bet. Okay, we bring it back. Year-to-date return, minus 50% on the stock. Yeah, we bring it what you want. DEI, FBI, CEI, AEI, ICE, whatever you want, we bringing it back. This how you get to act right. That's how you get act right. Amazon, the most powerful powerful company in America. Guess what? If 100, cancels. Hey, you going with it? Yeah, you can. Yeah, the workers can pick it. Guess what? Yeah, this month we had 15,000 Amazon Prime subscriptions canceled. Hold up. Why did that? Oh, well, in the Atlanta area, in the DC area, in the Houston, Texas area, in the Los Angeles area, in the Brooklyn area, in the New Orleans area, not PG County, you know. And what's the other part? You feel me? In these areas right here, we had a 30% decrease in Prime sales. Well, what happened? Oh yeah, they want us to bring. Oh, that ain't gonna last long. And then that message get out to Oklahoma, and then that message get out to Arizona, and that message get out to all the southern states, and that so all the black parts of America is canceling Prime. Okay, what they want? Oh yeah, they say they want DEI back. Or to give it back to them. That's why stock down 30%. Stock down 30%. Whatever, you can have whatever you want. Right?
I think just one of the biggest things, though, a lot of times, this social
Jose,
media
we got 4K in the chat.
Let's go. A lot of people talk about it. They put it on social media, but they still keep it their Prime.
So here's what happens, bro. This is why I'm gonna be real with you, right? I'm gonna be real with you. This is why, and I talk to, I'm speaking to myself as well. We don't have no leaders that we respect. We find flaw in all our leaders because we expect our leaders to be perfect. Look how many people, watch this, look how many people wasn't, especially our generation, that 80s generation on down, we wasn't nowhere near the 70s and the 60s, and we can say, oh man, look how many flaws they find in Dr. Martin Luther King. Oh man, he was doing this, he was doing that, he was doing this. Bro, like, the voice, the leadership. I remember E.T. said something one time that was real powerful for me. He said he went by some of his auntie's house and right next to Jesus' picture was a Dr. King picture. That's how powerful that voice was.
My auntie's house is like that.
You feel me? Like mine was the same way. Right, that's how, whether it was the white Jesus or the black Jesus, it was a picture of Dr. King on side of him. You feel me? It don't matter what it don't matter what the Jesus picture was.
That's true.
You feel me? It don't matter what the picture was. It was a picture of Dr. King. The voice. But what happens in our generation is we ready to find flaw. So that's why we can't have a leader. Because we gonna find, how you gonna be my leader? He's short. What the hell? He got a GED. How you gonna be my leader? What? He don't lead me, he lead them. We gonna find flaw. He ain't even married. How you gonna be my leader? We ready to find, you know what I'm saying? They understood, and one thing about that time was they understood that leadership was needed to get them through. And they was willing to just be like, bruh, I might don't agree with everything, but he getting us where we gotta go at. And then they allowed him to switch, and everybody wasn't on board. You feel me? Leadership. But you want to know how to get anything you want in America, you start playing with them stock price. You be the reason why the stock price, where they got to report them earnings and say, yeah, we down 20% because the African-American communities in this state, because they got your data. They cancel subscriptions. You get whatever you want out of them. Next slide. And here's how I wanted to make it known. Watch this. Keeping DEI, Delta, Costco, JP Morgan, Apple, Ben & Jerry's, which is owned by Unilever, and Elf Beauty. So all of them got stock. Guess what? The people that's rolling it back, Target, Walmart, Lowe's, McDonald's, Ford, Meta, Amazon, all of them except McDonald's, the stock positive year to date. Guess if all of them went negative. Imagine Walmart being down 11% the next 2 years of the stock. Guess what happens? Wow, watch this. Especially if Walmart down and Costco up. Especially if Meta is down and Apple is up. If Amazon is down and Costco is up. If they competitors up because they're keeping DEI and they stock down because they're getting rid of DEI, I promise you it's going, hey, who their leaders is. Who telling them to do this? We need to talk to them. Watch this. We need to get them some stock. Hey, Jose, you and Trap. Hey, check this out. We want to give y'all 50,000 shares. Go and tell them, sign back up. Hey, check this out. We got Happy Meals for everybody. You feel me? Hey, Target. Hey, listen. Hey, we got the Jack and Jill clothes on sale for you, bro. Hey, we got the Starbucks in here. We got Starbucks. We got cappuccino for everybody. Come on, help the stock go back up, bro. That's why we did this. You take the stock down. You want interrupt. You want to get something done in America? Make them stock prices fall. They used to us picketing by now. That's an old story. They used to that already. They know how to play that game. They know how to play that game. But this game here, you know why? Because the wealth of the 1% is tied mostly to this than anything else. Let's go a little further, man. I just want to get into that, Jose. I want to get into that.
And we don't, well, let me, I was about to say, I'm going to speak for myself. I don't stand on either side of it. Do you have a side? What's your thoughts?
On what?
DEI.
I mean, I think I do have a side. I feel like it's necessary.
Okay.
You gotta give everybody equal opportunity, bro. Right? You gotta give everybody equal opportunity. And there's other things involved in it too as well, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But everybody should have the right, no matter where they come from, no matter to be the best person for that job, bro. Whatever that is, bro. Right? But again, I'm come from a perspective of America ain't never been fair. That's what people get mad at me when I say this. You get your reparations out the market. No, I ain't never said that. But you can't wait for them to give it to you. Or you can go, what we said earlier, you gotta know where the battlefield is. You gotta know what the battlefield is. I promise you, watch this. If we learned how to leverage this game, bro, you can get laws passed. Listen to me. Guess what? All them private prisons that's that lock so many black and brown people up, guess what? They got stock on the market. Start shorting them. GEO. Start crack. Guess what? GEO was one of the stocks that shot up when Trump got in office. That's a private prison stock. I was at that Allen Correctional Center, is one of the prisons that's under there. Guess what? Start shorting them hard. Start making them stocks go down 50% on a year. You wanna know how to play the game? Get all the dope dealers, all the scammers, get your money together. Hey, Hey, guess what? Them insurance companies tripping out there in California. Y'all tripping? Bet, guess what? We got something for you. Short Allstate, short Progressive, short, hey, what y'all want? Pay, come out your pocket. Come out your pocket. You feel me? Y'all tripping? Oh, y'all don't want to pay for nothing? Y'all, say less. I got you. I got you. State Farm. Y'all don't want to pay Progressive. Y'all don't? Oh, cool. Gotcha. Gotcha. You know why? I'm going to tell you something. You know why the dude from Dumb Money was so powerful, bro? It was so powerful because, not because of what he done, but because of the attention that he got. Wall Street had been shorting that stock forever. If you look at the movie, it was a no-brainer. He was like, yeah, all right. But what happened was, Wall Street is always about money. Once a lot of, they saw motion in it. They're like, damn, where all this new money coming from? Okay. And then they got behind it. It wasn't just the retail investors. It wasn't just the people on Reddit. Then they got behind it. Because guess what Wall Street is ruled by? Greed. It's run by greed. It's operated by greed. So once the greed got behind it, they was like, hey, if they die, they die. Talking about that little hedge fund that went out of business. They say, I ain't tripping. You see all the money coming behind this? And then when they got fed up with it, they was like, all right, we done made enough money, shut it down. This a quick come up. This a couple billion. I need that. Run it up. Hey, we running it up. Look, all the retail investors, we in it. We moving it. But it's because Wall Street got behind it. The people with the billions got behind it. So the retail investors pushed it, and then they got behind it. Like, all right, we behind it now. All right, go and shut it down now. You want get some act right? All right. Anyway, banks and crypto, man. So let's run it. Hey, we got something new for y'all we doing now. Show them what we got, dog. We got something new for y'all.
Our role with Bitcoin really is to look at, with crypto, really is to look at the banks. And you know, we think it's, you know, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they understand and can manage the risks, and it's safe and sound. As a good number of our banks that we regulate and supervise do that.
All right, man, so we got here, man, we got Jerome, man. Jerome, we was listening to the Fed meeting, man, and this stuck out to me because Jerome was like, hey, yo, don't ask me about crypto. Ask the banks about crypto. And that let me know something when I saw that. I said the banks is behind it. They done got in. They understand what's going on. They understand, hey, we want a part of it. We want a part of it. So for me, I just feel like, you know what? And I've said this for a minute, man, it's an asset class that you should own. I stick to what I know. I stick to Bitcoin and I stick to Ethereum. That's it. Trump coin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon. If it do, it do. If it do, hit a lick. If it don't, let's go a little further, man. All right, so watch this. Now, I'm a fan of this. Gold is forever good, y'all. Gold has soared to a record 28,000 per ounce for the first time in history. The Federal Reserve approach to interest rates paired with Trump's stance on tariffs have reportedly confirmed to push upward. Other metals including silver, platinum, palladium. What is that, Jose? Palladium. What is that? I ain't never heard of that one.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. I don't know.
Ended the month with strong gains. I'm going to say this to y'all right quick. Check this out. So when I said this last freaking episode 100 or something, people said I was crazy. At the time, it was like 25. Now it's 28. I said, bro, it's gonna be 3,000 soon. I say, yeah, buy y'all some gold, bro. Nobody don't want listen when I say buy some gold. My bro be buying that gold. I ain't gonna put him out there because bro been buying that gold. Bro been buying that gold. Buy that gold, man. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all ain't gonna like. The other day I put something on the screen. I said, I put a couple shows up and I said, hey, you know, just take care of your people financially. I'm gonna tell you something, and I said this for a long time. You should own some gold, bro. You should go on the sites, figure out which one is good. I don't want to say my perspective, you do it on your own. You should be buying the little gold medallions. You don't gotta go buy no kilo. Buy you some gold medallions, the little coins. Don't post it on Instagram, because when shit hit the fan, they come and kick your door in. And I know you ain't got as many guns as my people got. You feel me? Buy you some gold, fam. Protect you. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. All right, let's go a little further, Jose. All right. So, Trump wants a sovereign wealth fund, but where we gonna get that money from, Harpo? Where are we gonna get that money from, Harpo?
I want to know who's using the wealth fund. That's what I saw this and I was like, this is crazy.
So you got to think about. So for people that don't know what a sovereign wealth, so here's the countries right now that have it: Norway, China, United Emirates, Kuwait. People don't know that the Kuwait money is real. It's the richest money out. Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Indonesia, Qatar. Right? These are countries that have a sovereign wealth fund. Now, these are also countries that are in surplus. We haven't had a surplus since 2000. America hasn't had a surplus since 2000. Why? Because we have a government that talk about all the things and nobody talks about the budget deficit, the $36 trillion. Now, that's one thing I can't say, you know, Orange Man is talking about, right? We got a government that got to learn how to stop spending money on unnecessary stuff, right? You put us in a bad situation. Now, here's how, if you don't know what a sovereign wealth fund is, essentially, just in me just breaking it down, it's a fund that the state owns. So when you talk about the state, you're talking about the government, right? They own it, and they invest in real estate, they invest in stocks, they invest in businesses, they invest in precious metals, they invest in anything they want. Now, what happens is, it get funded with tax dollars. Not personal money. Right? And then they use it to better the economy in a way. No. We can't have nothing because we don't know who's gonna run it. First of all, who's gonna run it? Second of all, like, now you gotta tax more people. Because you got to raise taxes. Oh, that's what's put in the Cadillac converters. I thought that was platinum that was put in the Cadillac. Now, that was a thing in New Orleans for a while, bro. People stealing your Cadillac converter. I remember that.
Is it Cadillac or catalytic?
Oh, it's Cadillac converter where I'm from. Cadillac converter where I'm from. That's what I call it. I don't know what the people call it. I call it Cadillac converter, just like I call it Chipotle.
A Coupe de Ville.
Yeah, Cadillac converter. But it is a catalytic converter. You know, catalytic, whatever it's called. Huh? Yeah, it's a catalytic converter, for sure. But in the hood, we just said, man, Cadillac converter. Come on, man. Y'all act like y'all don't know. Y'all ain't never heard that? I forgot y'all from PG County.
Yeah, all day.
Silver
Twice
Spring.
on Tuesdays.
My bad. Silver Spring. If you in the hood, you know that. It's called Cadillac. What is it called, L? Come on. George.
All I know is the alternator.
Bro, I be forgetting I'm dealing with people that ain't from the trap, bro. That thing is, bro, you go to any man, you go to any mechanic that got, but it got to be a certain kind of mechanic. It got to be one with the grease still in his hand. He can't even wash the grease out. You feel me? The grease is in, it is at this point is embedded in his skin. He smelled like a hood, right? He down there look like a walking exhaust pipe.
Got the cigarette hanging
You
from
feel
his
me?
lip.
If you ask him, he gonna say, hey, you need a Cadillac converter. You feel me? We call them shade tree mechanics. He better than AutoZone. He better than Pep Boys. He do it all. Hey, bro, what I need? Hey, you need a Cadillac converter.
Right in the front yard.
Huh?
Right in the front yard.
He will hang your motor, bro, from a tree. What you talking about? Come on, bro. He will hang the motor from a tree. What? Come on, man. To a 20. Come on. Come on. Bruh. I'm talking about the boy would throw the chain around the tree, anchor it to the backside of the tree, and he got the rig on. Look. He gonna call his partner, hey, boy, grab the thing, man. You know, grab the goddamn thing, man. Dude, man, boy, you did this shit a million times with me. Now, what we get? We gotta get the motor out so we get the Cadillac converter. Silver Springs. What if the tree fall? What if the tree fall? That's your son. He can't hide it if he wanted to, bro. Mm-hmm. You definitely your daddy child. Cadillac converter where I'm from, bro. Cadillac converter in any hood you go to. It's not a Cadillac converter when you from PG County.
PG County.
It's called, what it's called?
Catalytic.
That is.
You know what I'm saying?
Spell it.
Somebody already put in the chat.
Ah, see? But ask me how to spell Cadillac. I got you. I got you. I got you. But anyway, so man, they want to do this, man, and I wrote something down when I thought about this. I said, okay, this is financial engineering at its finest. If they do this, because one of the things that is one of the biggest deficits on America that's holding America down is Social Security, because they can't figure out how to pay it, which is why they're thinking about cutting it and all this other stuff, right? But you gotta raise taxes in order to do this, right? You gotta raise taxes in order to put this wealth fund together, and the people gotta be okay with the government investing. Now, who puts the guidelines in place on what the government gonna invest in? I say it's a no. I say it's a big no. But when you look at, I will say this, when you look at companies like Abu Dhabi, you look at companies like Kuwait, you look at countries like Finland and Norway, they're successful at it. But these are countries that are in surplus already. We have not been in a surplus for 25 years. Anyway, let's go a little further, man. How you feel, Jose? So now we gotta talk about this. So this was the thing that happened yesterday, right? So, you know, Trump came out, and I wasn't shocked by this, Jose, because the bro said it when he was on the trail. Hey, tariffs is the way. He been saying it. Tariffs is the way. So let's talk about it. So China, so he came out and said, look, we putting 10% on China, tariffs. We putting 25% on Canada, 25% on Mexico, right? Now, Mexico and Canada had a paused situation, right? Where it paused it. And America got some relief from that. And China wants to add tariffs on U.S. energy products, agricultural machinery, large-size engine cars, stroking global market concerns, while the country imposing a 15% tariffs on the United States. Observers struggle to overall hit on U.S. export may be modest, given the limited volume of American and sales. Now, here's the thing. Here's what they did. If you look at the stuff they put tariffs on, it wasn't nothing crazy. It was like certain clothes, but these, like Tommy Hilfiger brand, that would, they already had an issue with Tommy Hilfiger over it anyway because they said they wasn't using certain stuff. They put it on John Deere, but John Deere products aren't that big. So it was modest. It was enough for them to say, hey, bro, let's not do that. essentially, bro, like what has to happen in the world is this. Now, and at the same time, Beijing launched an antitrust probe against Google, but you gotta remember this, Google is actually not permitted over there anyway. You feel me? So in essence, bro, it wasn't enough to make them, that's why the market ain't trip on it. It was enough to say, hey, we big, you big, let's figure out how this gotta go. China and America are two countries that like don't like each other, but they gotta find a way to deal with each other. Right, and if you don't know what tariffs are, I always use tariffs as like paying draft, like in the hood. Right, so in order for you to go hustle in somebody's hood, if you don't know them, like if you don't know an OG over there, they're gonna be like, hey, you gotta pay draft to all to be over here. Or if you in the hood and somebody don't like you, they're gonna say you gotta pay draft. And draft is essentially saying, in order to hustle over here, you gotta pay me either a percentage of what you make or a flat rate out the gate. The bad part about paying draft is if you pay draft once, you're gonna pay draft again. And you may be paying draft to multiple different people. So essentially America's saying, listen, Canada, China, Russia, Canada, China, Mexico, if y'all want hustle over here, if y'all want to sell y'all stuff over here, y'all gotta pay us just to even bring it over here. Now, Canada, I did some research, I didn't realize how much stuff we get from Canada. Lumber. A tariff on Canada actually will hit the American housing market hard. But they came up with this thing that wasn't really too crazy. It was practically almost doing it anyway. But here's what I will say about America. America is the world's biggest consumer-based economy. To lose America would be a huge hit to anybody. That's the leverage. That's kind of, and I'm not saying this right. I'm saying to not be able to hustle in America would impact, because we are the biggest consumer. We're a consumer-based nation. They've actually programmed us to be that way. They've programmed you to spend money for your birthday like you never, they programmed you to spend money for Christmas. They programmed you to think that Black Friday is really a sale like that. Like you've been programmed to be like that. Right? And so to lose America, that might be me, Jose. That might be my thing. No, we good. Yep. Go ahead, see. But to lose America would definitely be a hit. Would be a hit. It's just being able to hustle. Like, we buy everything. We buy everything. What don't we buy? We buy everything. So to be able to not be able to have your product in America would be a hit. All right, let's go a little further, man. All right, so I did look at this. Trump talked about going to the moon, to Mars, when he got elected. Trump talked about going to Mars when he got elected. These stocks shot up since then. Rocket Labs, Redwire, Planet Labs, Intuitive, AST Space. I'm not telling nobody go buy that. Not telling nobody, I'm not saying go buy this. I'm just saying, when bruh said we going to the moon, no, he said we going to Mars, these things went crazy. I'm gonna be real with you, Jose. I don't think I've ever seen a president that had this much say-so on the market. Who? Not Joe Biden. Not even Barack, because they were focused on other stuff. Like, he focused, like, he'd be like, hey, the stock market did good under me. Like, he'd come out and say that, hey, the market did well under me. Which is, Huh? Yeah. 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 Yep. So I think that's, you know, I'm not saying nobody buy that, but I am saying, you know, I think you gotta look at where they going at. Like where America going at, where. And if you have the ability to see that, then that's a good, like, if you have ability to see like, yo, this is where we going at. Like if you're willing to, I'm not even saying bet the house on it. Like if you're willing to put incrementally like, yo, I'll put some money here because this is where we going at, I think it'll work out for you. I think it'll work out for you. All right, let's go a little further, man. We got an issue to take care of it?
The crazy part, right, is YouTube. And so it's 1,000 people here saying, hey, refresh your YouTube. People like, I still can't hear. I'm like, bro, y'all can type, but y'all can't read. What is going on? It'd be like the biggest.
Let's just take a minute to tell everybody to refresh their page. It ain't nothing we can do, y'all.
Just refresh.
Just refresh the screen, y'all. That's all. Just refresh the screen, y'all. It ain't nothing we can do. Right? Just refresh the screen. We're gonna take a second to say. All right, just refresh your screen. Right?
The people who need to hear that can't even hear it anyway. It's all good. Uh-oh. Try to hit the remix.
You feel me? Just refresh your screen. Just take a minute and refresh your screen. That's it. But you refresh it. Go out, come back in. We're gonna give y'all a little second. All right?
I can't hear.
And while you're doing that, hey, get the light back up.
Yeah, let's get the lights up.
Get the light up. All right. Let's get back to it. All right, so today, as of today, so Mark Zuckerberg said he's paid out $2 billion to content creators in 2024. He said he wants to up the price on that. Meta has announced that Facebook paid content creators over $2 billion through its monetization programs. Check this out, bro. Bro has 3.8 billion people across all platforms. That's 8 billion people in the world. He's somewhere around 40 to 41% of the world on his platform. Bro, he probably, yeah. Think about that, bro. That's 8 billion people in the world. He has 3.8 billion people on his platforms.
And then what portion is them babies and stuff? So just think about it. It just makes it even greater when you think about it. Because everybody will take the numbers and be like, oh, okay, yeah, he only got this amount. Nah, some of them is babies. They count towards the population as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, man, we didn't even show the buy and hold for the recession portfolio.
You skipped right back. He put it up there, but you was like, nah, go a little further. But
Oh, let's go to it.
All right, let's go back real quick.
Let's go to that right quick. My bad. Damn, I forgot. I'm glad somebody said it. God damn. God damn. Freedom Index. Let's go. Bro, that building looks so pretty, man. God damn. Let's go, man. All right. So as of the end of the day, as of the end of the day, we're up almost 5% in the Freedom Index. Okay. As of the end of the day, we up almost 5%. The S&P up 1.8. I think the NASDAQ is up almost 1. So we starting off good. Now watch this though. I'm about to say something that's gonna I gotta say something that's really important here. Costco going crazy. Goldman Sachs came back down, but it was, doing its thing. Meta going crazy. Nvidia just in this weird place right now. But yesterday we added something. yesterday we added one play to the Freedom Index. Also, this morning, I took a play out. Huh? So let's go a little further. So that we dodged the bullet. This morning. Oh! Hey, we dodged the bullet this morning. Listen, let me tell you what happened. I'm watching the market, right? I'm watching the financials, boom. I'm watching different companies like do their thing. I'm like, all right. I said, man, this company got earnings today. Within my research, I said, you know what? We got to get out of here. I said, we got to get out of here. Huh? Well, I just didn't feel good in the performance so far in the year. It finished last year strong. I wasn't confident in the performance it was doing through the year. I'm looking at the other companies in the same sector with it. Now, it's still a great company. Great companies have little troubled times, right? But the reason why I got out of it is because when I looked at all my other positions, I realized something. I said, I had like 150 shares of it. So it was like $200 and something thousand. And so it wasn't the biggest position I had from a shares perspective, but it tied up, somebody saying, what play am I talking about? The play said FICO. It's right, it said FICO. Right, so I said, because of the dollar amount, it's really, like even though NVIDIA is down, it's not dragging me. Because it don't compare to the other from a dollar perspective. From a dollar perspective, I said, yo, it's dragging me down. Because it was over $200 and some thousand I had on. I was like, yo, I said, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Look at this. I took it out the portfolio jumped. Because I wasn't down, watch it, I was only down 3% on it. Or 5%. I was down 5%, but it was dragging the portfolio down. So I said, all right, we got to get out of here. I don't trust, like the market dragging it for a reason. I don't trust it. I just said, I don't trust it. And sometimes, bro, you could be in a game long enough that you just have a feel. Bro, earnings came out, missed. So let me show you the difference. The ServiceNow play dropped when we was in at that time, right? It dropped on earnings, but it beat earnings. It was in line with earnings, in line with revenue, in line with the things that it did. Did a $3 billion buyback, but what it said, we got to change our payment model because we won't switch based on AI. The stock dropped, Wall Street. So I'm still comfortable in a ServiceNow play. They missed earning, and I was like, oh, this not good. Bro, the stock dropped 7% after hours. And it was already down like 4%. Now, the thing about this is it moves in chunks. So it can recover. It can recover. It can recover. And if you somebody's saying something in the chat, you go look up what that company is. You'll see. So I got out of it. Stock drops 7% more after hours. It's probably gonna go down to about 1,400 because the market gonna punish it. It's still a great company. But I took it out of the portfolio, bro. The portfolio jumped up. You hear me? I was up like 0.25%. I took that out, we jumped 3%. I added the other play in, plus today we up almost 5%. So we dodged the bullet. Because listen, that would have put me so far behind. I got in at, it was like 18, like right at 19. Now it's at 16. That would have put me so far behind, bro. That would have put me so far behind. That would have put me so far behind. Plus, I think it's gonna drop another 1-2% tomorrow. Bro, that would have put the recession portfolio. And so I had to tell the people in the Patreon, I said, listen, I said, still a company, a great company, but I'm moving like a hedge fund. So the goal for me with this is to beat the market. Right? And mind you, this play hit last year for like 12%. Like we killed it last year on this play. We made a bag on it. You dig? So again, I'm running the Freedom Fund like a hedge fund. And because later on, we're gonna put Trap Capital together. You know what I'm talking about? So definitely wanted to show y'all that so y'all can see that, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get back to where we was at, man. Let's get back to where we was at, man. Definitely want to show y'all that. You hear me? Definitely want to show that. So we definitely dodged the bullet. All right, so back to Meta, man. So today made 21 years, bro. 21 years that this dude has been up. Watch this, y'all. Today, watch somebody say right here. Today made 12 days in a row that Meta stock been up. Meta stock has been up 12 days in a row. Since its IPO in 2012, bro, the stock is up 1,700%. That ain't mad. Now, let me tell you what I like about it. Dude he has consistently evolved with the times. Think about it. Now, he's more out front. He's more outside. He's evolving. He's a CEO and a founder that's evolving with the brand, with the time. He's more out front. He's showing you like, hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something. $1,000 stock by 2026. If we don't fall into a recession or something like that, somewhere in 2026, he'll hit $1,000. 2026, he'll be $1,000 stock. If they don't split, if they split, I'm gonna leave them alone. You know, one of the things I say is I love companies that are still run by the person who founded it. Because they're still locked in. They're still locked in. All right, let's go a little further, man. Let's go a little further. All right? Let's go a little further. Let's see what we got. Hey, listen. Starbucks won a CEO trade, yo. So, I said something on the show. I said, listen. I said, we gonna see, first of all, I said Chipotle, I said they'd have lost their damn mind. There's nowhere in the world you get rid of a CEO like this. But they decided to. They felt like the guy who studied under him was sufficient. Okay. Starbucks gave him a bag, almost $100 million. All right. he came up with the idea, we're going back, I wrote this down. He said, back to Starbucks plan. We're going back to being a Starbucks that the world knew and loved. And my question is, this turnaround play, when we look at Chipotle, this is when it's going to tell. So let's go a little further. So watch this. Chipotle reported today. Starbucks reported. They hit 50, Starbucks reported not long ago, they hit 52-week high. Chipotle reported today, they missed. Year to date, Chipotle is down 7%. Year to date, Starbucks is up 20%. 1 year return, Starbucks is up 19%. 1 year return, Chipotle is up 12%. Now, I always say, I'm not loyal to none of these brands. This is a game of returns. And I'm also a fan of great CEOs. Brother came in, he said, hey, no more free Wi-Fi if you ain't buying nothing. One, that's gonna drive revenue. It's gonna drive revenue. At least you gotta buy a juice, a tea or something to use my Wi-Fi. So no more just coming in here having us sit down. Two, he bringing in refills on tea and coffee. Bro, if that ain't, bruh, refills? Free. Game changer. Game changer. He bringing in, but you gotta be in there. You can't leave and come back. You gotta sit in there. Come on. Come on. Guess what you gonna do? Well, man, let me get the Danish. Let me get the cheese Danish. You know what? Let me get another bagel. You know what? Let me get the K-pop. You know what I'm saying? F them carbs. You know what? Give me a banana walnut bread warm. It's okay. Right? That's what you call innovation. But guess what? At the same time, Jose, he actually left Chipotle in good position. Mm-hmm. He didn't leave them stranded. The only issue they had was, hey, people saying y'all ain't putting enough food on the plate. That was the only issue. Bro, they done missed earnings. So I'm gonna say something. Starbucks is back. They back, bro.
Timed him out, so he good.
Starbucks is back, bro. I always say, you need a CEO that understands how to get the job done, bro. Every great company will rise and fall based on the leadership of the CEO, bro. Every great company. This dude is a great CEO, bro. Hey, Patreon, we might see Starbucks in the Don't be surprised if you see Starbucks in the recession portfolio. Bro, dude, he the real deal. Then he about to walk into a company that got that start. Don't forget, they the bank that sell coffee. Starbucks is back, bro. They went out and say, listen, they won the trade. Just like the Lakers in Dallas. The Lakers won that trade. We looking at Dallas like, what you doing? But Dallas like, they was like, Luka don't play no defense. Dallas like, Luka be fussing at everybody. The Lakers like, no, we got you. They say ain't nothing like playing in LA, bro. Starbucks back, bro. Listen, they up 20% year to date. That's in 30-something. Let's go a little further, bro. Let's go a little further, bro. My dog, the elephant in the room, yo. Palantir, bro. Shout out to the bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm about to say something that people ain't gonna like right here, Jose. This company is gonna be your ticket to free. This company right here is what NVIDIA was in 2022. 2021, 2022. Huh? What video? For Starbucks? We got a video for Starbucks. We got a video that goes to this. Yeah, you tripping, producer. It's in my head, bro. I know how I go here. I put it together, dog. What you talking about? Hey, this go here, this go there. You did what you do. Listen, it's in my brain. So watch this. So when they got added to the S&P, I really was like, yo, let me see what they do. Right? Because I looked at them, checked them out, but I ain't really locking on them. When they got added to the S&P, I was like, oh, they got my attention. I realized that they really don't have no competition with what they do. They literally by themselves. And what they really gonna do, they gonna put a lot of pressure on like Lockheed Martin, those defensive companies. They gonna put a lot of pressure on them because they don't operate with fluidity. Literally, when you let them come in, they make the whole company better inside out, bro. Right? And I'm telling you, what they did yesterday, so first of all, the company is up 500% in 2 years. Let's just start there. 500% in 2 years. This is crazy. It blew earnings. What I looked at is how, what made me look at it is at the rate at which, not that they just beating earnings, but at the rate at which the revenue is growing. The revenue is growing at a high rate. And like, when they come in, they just take over your infrastructure and you leave better. I'm gonna say this. This is NVIDIA in 2022. This is NVIDIA 2022. And what I mean by that is, if you remember in 2022, every day you woke up, NVIDIA was just jumping. You was like, bro, when is it gonna stop? 2023 came, you was like, oh, it's still not stopping. 2024 came, you was like, bruh. I want to show y'all a video that really caught my attention. Let's go, let's show them.
I love burning the short sellers. Like, almost nothing makes a human happier than taking the lines of cocaine and away from these short sellers who, like, are going short on a truly great American company, not just ours, but just love pulling down great American companies so that they can pay for their coke. And the best thing that could happen to them is we will lead their coke dealers to their homes after they can't pay their bills. And that's like one of my...
Surely all short sellers.
Yeah, well, you know, go ahead, do your thing, we'll do our...
Hey!
Bro, he tripled down on the coke.
Bro, he tripled down on it. Don't cut me off, coke.
Take it back home.
Don't cut me off. We're bringing them to the homes of their cocaine dealers.
Yes, bruh.
The lady said, surely all short sellers are not cocaine. No, sure they are. They are. Sure they are. No, run that one more time. Run that one more time right quick. Just one more time, bro. When I saw that, I said,
short sellers. Like, almost nothing makes a human happier than taking the lines of cocaine and away from these short sellers who, like, are going short on a truly great American company, not just ours, but just love pulling down great American companies so that they can pay for their coke. And the best thing that could happen to them is we will lead their coke dealers to their homes after they can't pay their bills. And that's like one of my...
Surely all short sellers.
Yeah, well, you know, go ahead, do your thing, we'll do our thing.
Look, he went back on it. Like, no, yes, they are.
I love burning the short.
They are. Surely all, no, they are. They're cocaine heads. Bro said we will lead their coke... But I want you to pay attention. When he said that the stock was $24, it didn't dip. He went and talked crazy. That was, bro, I'm at 100 now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 100. I'm at hey, and listen, watch this. Y'all know I'm talking crazy. Y'all know I ain't lying though. Y'all know, they know he ain't lying. That's why the stock ain't trip. Boy say all short sellers are cokeheads. Bruh said, and he was talking about Wall Street. He said they cokeheads. He said there's nothing greater. That mean he find joy. And I did some research, bruh. It was in the top 10 most shorted stocks last year. It was in the top 10 most shorted stocks last year, and bro still spanked them. He said there's no greater feeling than me making short sellers lose money, because why are you shorting a great American company? Not from CNBC. That was last year. That was an interview, bruh. After he beat earnings last year. And guess what he said? This is a great American company. He said, this is the beginning of a revolution, and we just at the beginning of it. And look what he said. Kill all terrorists. But he was talking about people that's going against what he got going on. He said, you're a terrorist. If you don't believe in what we doing right here, you're a terrorist. And all terrorists should be dead. That's what he said. He said, if you don't agree with what we doing, because he said, we're making companies better. And if you don't agree with what we doing, you're a terrorist. Kill all terrorists. Bro, dude go crazy.
That's a new level.
He did the earnings call in a t-shirt.
He knew he expected victory. See what
Expecting
I did there?
victory. Bro, if that ain't, it's blue magic. I stand by. I don't care what you're calling. If that ain't this, dude is an apex CEO, bro. That lived in my head. I couldn't wait to put that up. All short sellers are cokeheads.
What was his name?
Alex CARR. Cold-blooded. Now, let me go a little further. Watch this, though. Watch the tree he come off of. He come up off this tree right here. He come up off this tree right here. So, yeah. So, I went and did some research. Dog. And I'm about to say something that's gonna ruffle some feathers. Bro, Elon, I'm not gonna say give birth to, but you come from under him with a different type of mentality in the game.
That whole story is crazy. How they had the offices in the same building,
Bruh.
how they merged,
Bruh.
beef,
Bruh.
documentary type.
He come from up under this tree, bruh. He come from up under this tree, bruh. And again, I'm not saying that, I'm not, in no way, shape, form, or fashion am I saying that, like, he made them. Right? I'm not saying, like, Elon made him. I'm not never doing that. But he recruited brilliant people, and then you learn a lot from a mad scientist. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I will never take away from their genius and say, like, bro made them. I'm not saying that. He recruited brilliant minds, and then they learned a lot from being under a mad scientist. Because now when you look at it, you're like, oh, I see it. You know what that remind me of? It remind me of when I used to watch, when I was really, really, like, dissecting football, the Bill Parcells tree. So there were certain coaches that came from under Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, and then you had the dude Tom Kaufman, Like you had, you know what I'm saying? And then from Bill Belichick, you had, you know, other great, so it's like you, and I aspire to be like that. Like I aspire to be like, oh, that's that Wall Street looks like us now tree. What does it look like?
They got Nick Saban.
Nick Saban come from under that Bill Parcells tree.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I aspire to be that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be so good to when you leave here, you like, bro, I learned so much from working with bro. Here's that tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I helped him build this. I built this. We still partner and do some stuff. But I learned so much from working under there, can I talk about something? Can I talk about, bruh, you'll be proud of me, bruh. My brother Derek Grease in the building, bruh. Like, one of the dudes I respect the most, bruh. He may look like a mad scientist to y'all from the way he operate, but I remember this, bruh. I tell you no word of lie. I respect genius when I see it. Bro, the post-Trump PAC was one of the most brilliant marketing, branding, layouts I had ever seen in my life. Bro, it's one of the most brilliant, bro, from the cover to the way he laid it out, to the way, it was so brilliant when he asked me to teach. I was like, I just didn't see the inside of this thing. He like, hey, bro, I need you to, would you mind? And we wasn't even like that, but he saw what I was doing. He hit me, he said, bro, I'm doing something, bro, like, would you mind teaching? I was like, hell yeah, because I just needed this. I was like, bro, it was the Donald Trump thing with the black across the eyes. It was the book. I was like, bro. He had already hit us with the game. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. It's bananas right here, right? Impactful, game-changing, the marketing branding behind it was just top tier. And I see him in his bag again, right? And so there's a tree, right? But it started before that. Guess how we all really paid attention to him? He the first person to put us on his kids loading, unloading, breaking down pistols blindfolded. You like, yo, who is this excellent-ass black man that got his kids breaking, wait up, not just any kind of guns, like Desert Eagles. Like, nigga, I'm a grown man. They gonna put my shoulder out of place when I shot that. Then he come with the gold choppers. I'm like, ooh. He got the kids blindfolded, talking to us while they doing it. Yeah, cause, yeah. MC squared. Yep. Break it down. Clip. I'm like, yo, I don't even know how to do that. He got our attention. Genius. We respect genius, but genius always gonna look crazy to us because we looking at it from a normal eye. People actually thought Albert Einstein was crazy. Watch this. He was so genius, but he couldn't even much tie his own shoe. Think about the man that gave us M equal MC squared, can't tie his shoe, the thing that we do every day with ease. He struggled with it. You feel me? So I'm not saying that bruh is created any of these guys. And if you haven't heard about if you haven't heard of the paper, we broke it down here, you know what I'm saying? But go check that out. Go check out PayPal Mafia. I didn't create that. Everybody that came from under this brand created something phenomenal.
That changed the world in some way, shape, or
From
form.
Affirm.
Yep.
Now we got Palantir, Yelp. They were some of the early investors in Facebook. Look at this. Square, LinkedIn. All of them are part of billion-dollar brands, bruh. So watch this. If you notice, Jose, when they asked him about the Doge that Elon creating, he stood behind it 100%. He was like, yep, we rocking with it. He said, whatever they doing, I'm rocking with it. again, I'm not saying that Elon, I would never say that Elon made him. Elon attracted genius, and then when you a genius and you around somebody, you feel like, you like, ooh, and you take stuff from that. So let me say, I want to say this on the show right quick, right? So our brand, our company is in a sweet position where we evolve and we grow and we doing some dope things, right? And we in a process of getting a CRM. Because I was saying, bro, like we need to get a CRM because we need to understand how to serve our people better, right? And we can't do that if you don't got the right data to do it. And so we were in a situation, Jose, where we were going between HubSpot and Salesforce. We know Salesforce is the giant. HubSpot is they're great. So the team did a great job at positioning both companies, and they did mad research on who we are, how we growing. So we have a deal the other day, we negotiating with them. And my team, 3 people, Cam, Lashana, Bernard, and Marcus Rozier was in here. And, bruh, like, I negotiated that deal to where we was about to go with Salesforce. We talked to them. We got Salesforce to come down on the price, took the price. HubSpot was like, nah. We say, nope. Y'all gonna see it because we recorded it. We're gonna bring it out later on. And negotiated a deal in a way, bro, and I won't give it away. Negotiated a deal in a way where we got what we wanted at a significantly cheaper price in perpetuity based on me just negotiating. And I'm in the paint like, nah, yo, yup, do. And so we went through both of them. We went through Salesforce, we went through HubSpot, we just went through all of them, bro. And I won't say what we got, I won't say none of that, but I'm gonna say that was great for the team to see. And one of the things we collected the data was we called other entrepreneurs who I feel are generating way. And I'm like, yo, what do you do? And then we talking about all of them, bro. And we just went through the whole process. And what happened was collecting the data along the way so we can negotiate the deal the right way. And negotiating that deal, bro, to get what we wanted. But it was important because the team got to see me do it in real time. And what happens is when they get to see you do it in real time, it then gives them a better perspective of you, how you operate, how you get things done. Because what happens is people look at you, do the thing you do, and they be like, bro, it's easy. They start to think they doing it, but they don't really see you doing it. But then when they see you, they're like, oh, that's the next level. So when we finished doing it, bro, Lashana, Marcus, they was like, bro, that was a master class. I gotta give it to you, dog. Like, that was different. And I said it to say, like, that's what it's like when you get to see some of these people doing the things that you don't know get done. And then when you see it done in real time, because you don't get to see that on the media part, you don't see it. And it was real dope. So shout out to that, man. All right, let's go a little further, Jose. Right, so watch this, man. They got money in the clouds, man. So I've been looking at just how cloud been moving. Salesforce, Snowflake, CrowdStrike, Cloudflare, Flare, WisdomTree is the ETF. I think the cloud is definitely, bro, like, it's definitely a place where we need to be putting our bread at, Jose. Understanding the cloud is definitely, somebody said, Trap, read the Art of Negotiation. Man, I done read that. I read the Art of Negotiation. I read Never Split the Difference. Y'all know I'm a reader. All right, let's go a little further, man. We doing good, Jose. All right, so watch this, man. I just figured something out, man. I just found it out at the last minute. So the NFL inks a deal with Pat Riley for the term THREE-PEAT. Ahead of the Super Bowl, the legendary coach and current Miami Heat exec owns 6 trademarks related to THREE-PEAT, giving him the rights to use the phrase on everything from apparel to backpacks, even beverages. Riley originally trademarked THREE-PEAT back in 1988 after coaching the Lakers to back-to-back championships. Though his Lakers never completed the feat, he made money when MJ's Bulls pulled it off in 93, then again during 1996-98 run. The Yankees and Lakers also used it after their title streaks in 20 and 22 and had to pay him, bro. THREE-PEAT.
Oh, that's crazy. The fact they even find that gap, you know what I'm saying, to just think about that, you ain't even really, shout out to him and his team, because that's crazy.
Pat got the trademark on Boom. So now it came to me when, I remember a while back when they asked Baby what's one of the mistakes he made. He said, I should have trademarked bling bling. He said, I should have trademarked bling bling. Some people saying that that's crazy, that's BS. You gotta start realizing capitalism, fam. You know how much money how the Bulls had to pay him for saying THREE-PEAT? And the THREE-PEAT. And the THREE-PEAT. You know how much money? You know it's a big thing when the NFL gotta pay you because there's a possibility that the Chiefs could, and they're gonna have to use that THREE-PEAT. So the NFL, imagine you getting a phone call from the NFL. Hey, Pat, we need to, how much we owe you for, and just in case.
You talking about merch, flyers, news.
Everything.
Graphics.
Because guess what?
Licensing.
Watch this. They got to print that ahead of time. If it happened or it don't happen, they got to...
Yeah. So they probably already got the contract signed.
They had to pay that just in case.
Woo.
This
is a different game, bro.
We only think at a...
game. I mean, right, because we ain't... Again, yeah.
That's what we talked about earlier, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't nobody but your own fault if you don't trademark something that... You know what we do, bro? Elise hit me today. She said, bro, you got 70 trademarks. You got
we probably need more because I write down everything.
She said you got 190 domains. What are you doing? And then, but look what she said right after that. Oh, this is a real hustle right here. I said, it's not a hustle for me. She said, no, but anytime somebody got a name we want, we got to go buy it from them. I'm like, of course. I said, people do that all the time. They got people that really just do that, buy domain names and just sit on them.
Yep, you got a new kid coming. What's your kid name?
Think about it. I think Jay trademarked Blue Ivy name, J&B.
Yep.
They trademarked her name. Bruh trademarked THREE-PEAT and everything associated with it.
Just to think about THREE-PEAT is wow.
THREE-PEAT, something simple.
Like we be, what we do here, hey, the show.
Watch this though.
You know what I'm saying?
Watch this. You know you can't legally say the word cure.
Cure, C-U-R-E?
Yep.
Who got that?
America. The government. They trademarked it. You can't legally say the word cure. So a doctor will never tell you something to cure something. America trademarked that word. America. Crazy, right? America, the government, bought the word trademark. You cannot legally say that word. If you do, they can, hey, give me my bread, fam. That's why a doctor can't never say this cures something. And you can't really go on TV and say this cure. If you make an ad or something and say this, hey, give me my money. No medical condition can be cured.
This is a treatment.
Why? Yeah, I like it. Somebody said Dr. Sebi used it.
Heal. Man.
Go look it up. You cannot. Hey, we spitting crack tonight. You cannot. That's why a doctor can never say this cures. Even the herbalist people, they might can tell you, they can't, hey, this cures. They can say heal.
See what you did there. I see what you did.
It's two different things. It's two different things. You cannot use the word cure. America trademarked it, bruh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go a little further. I'm trying to heal your financial trauma. We trying to heal your financial trauma. We ain't curing nothing. I don't even know what that is. I'm telling you, bro, it's a dirty game. All right, anyway, man, so listen, Robinhood is really a big parlay play, bro. So check this out. Robinhood now lets users bet on a Super Bowl outcome, bro. You really can put an option on a Super Bowl contract, on a Super Bowl, bro. I'm telling y'all, this Robinhood is a big casino, bro. It's not designed for you. It's really not designed for you to build wealth, fam. It's really not designed for you to build wealth, bro. It's designed for you to gamble, bro. It's designed for you to gamble, bro. It's designed for you to gamble, and that's a lot of time we fall for it, bro. And let's go there further. Oh, Jose, we tripping, bro. Where the 100 Trapper hotline at?
You was cooking.
It was supposed to go early. All right, let's get into 1-800 Trapper hotline right quick, man. Let's go, man. Damn. Let's go.
Yo, what's up with it? So, Trap, my question is, I started this group chat with my family, right? The group chat consists of my mom, my two sisters, my two nieces, my nephew, my dad, his wife, and my cousin. And what I wanted to do was, I guess you could say, inspire them, right? I talk a lot about the market. So I send them screenshots of my wins and my losses throughout the week. And, initially, the response was excitement. But ever since then, like, the response has been minimal. I don't know if I'm keeping them engaged or if they're just not interested or whatever the case. I tell them what a brokerage account is, how to open a brokerage account, and things like that. I try to educate them to the best of my ability. But I know there are people who learn about seeing it first, right? You say seeing is believing, but they got to believe what we do is working for us before they can believe that it could work for them. So I guess my question is, how do I keep them engaged, even though since creating the group chat, the response has been mixed? Thank you. Appreciate your peace.
First of all, man, salute to the king, man. That UPS, man on the job. You don't. You don't. Even though we won't change our family, we won't help our family, guess what? I say this all the time. Bro, I told George about this in 2014. He rocked with me because he my cousin, but the minute he lost $50 and made $50, he was like, bro, I'm not doing that. He left it. He ain't believe in it until he saw, oh, that shit really freed that nigga. That's when he changed. Other than that, I'm still working like he working. I'm still doing this, like, until, and we gotta learn this, man. Until our family see what we say we doing changes our life, they ain't rocking with it. So the best thing you can do in a group chat is, watch this. Start putting them wins in there. Don't even say nothing. Just put this in the chat. Screenshot every time you win and say, another one. And then do this. Another one. Another one. And you just keep letting that account grow. You can't cure them from it, but you can. That's all you can do. I'm telling you, and you shouldn't even let it be disappointing. I wasn't mad. You got to think about it, bro. Like, think about it from this perspective. Think about it from this perspective. People don't change until something hurt, right? People don't change from anything until something hurt. But when it hurt, why do they change? Not because it's hurt, because watch this. You'll endure pain until you see there's a what? Relief, right? When they see the relief, that's when they change. So guess what? They gotta see that you was in the same pain with them. Until your pain is, and you can show it to them, they're not gonna change. So don't waste a lot of time trying to change your people. Get really good. Get really, really, really good at what you're doing. Like, I promise you, bro, I didn't waste, George, am I lying? I didn't waste no energy on trying to tell G them to change. Am I lying? It wasn't until it changed my life where I said, hey, y'all, here it go. And get what he said? Hey, give me some of them options, dog. Hey, give me some of that buy and hold, bruh. Cuz I'm coming out there. Don't even much trip. Drop some nuggets here and there so they can get it, so they can understand it. But don't waste a lot of time because, watch this, it ain't changed your life yet. It changed your mentality, but it ain't changed your life yet. When it changed your life, that's when they gonna lock in. Because now they say, oh, we was broke together. We were broke together. Oh, now you a millionaire? How you become a millionaire? And guess what they gonna say? Hey, bro, that stock, hey, that stock shit really work? Hey, bro, listen, my homies in the street, I did not, listen, I was telling them about it. They did a little bit. Guess what they be doing now? Hey, free. They don't respect the Wall Street Trapper shit. They be like, hey, free. Bruh, hey, that stock shit really work? I be like, nigga, you see my life done changed? They be like, hey, how much I need? I be like, whatever. So that's what I do. I don't give them nothing, though. Look what I say. I'm going to send you the course. You got any questions, holler at me. You know why? Because I ain't going to do nothing for you. I'm going to teach you. Of course not. I'm going to teach you. But I do you a disservice if I just give it to you. Now, what I will do is, if I see you really hungry and you asking me questions about it, the next thing is, hey, take some money, put it in this play right here and watch it. There's gradual steps you gotta take with them. If you just out the gate do it for them, guess what they gonna do? They don't want change. They just want you to do it for them. No, I'm not doing it. I got enough on my plate. Guess what? I'm gonna give you this course. I'm gonna give you this course. If you start asking me questions about it, I knew you're locked in on it. Once I see you locked in, the next thing I'm gonna do is what? I'm gonna, hey, take some money, put it right here, let's do it. That's it. That's it. We can't cure their financial trauma, cause what?
Pussy man.
What?
Like me, man.
We what?
I love the game.
Come on, man, I love this shit, man. Shit changed my life. What else I'm gonna do make $1 million? How else you gonna make $1 million in a ops without sweating? I was lifting weights. Me and Jose was lifting, what? We was in the gym. That thing said, I said, Jose, that thing hit $1 million. God, in a play. Come on. How you gonna get 850 grand in 6 weeks and buy a $5.5 million building? Come on, bro.
And the crazy part, after seeing it, I know it could be done.
Come on.
Yeah.
After Jose saw it, it can be done. You feel me? You buy back your freedom like this. Ain't no, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You don't gotta do that much convincing when people start seeing their money. Listen, one thing you might gotta convince people to get in the market, but once you show them that you did it, that's why I love the Patreon, that's why I love Trappers Anonymous so much. I don't gotta teach their family. As long as I'm teaching them, they gonna show their family. And that's how the game changed. All right, let's go a little further.
Hey Trap, this is Kenya. Thanks so much for an amazing options class. My husband and I, we both really learned a lot. We are looking forward to making our first play, which according to the class should be the third Friday of March. Is that not correct? And will you be giving us suggestions for which options play that should be? We are locked in, we trapping. Thanks.
What's up? You want your little bit? You like it? My dog Pete was like, come on, man, I love the kid. Let him live. What's up? You wanna come get on the camera? We should put the camera on him. Let him live. What's up? Come on. It's all right, don't panic. Don't panic. It's love. Man, come on. Right, run. I feel it. All right, so here's how I feel. Run it back to me. They said, how do they make their first play? All I saw was that ring.
Hey Trap, this is Kenya. Thanks so much for an amazing options class. My husband and I, we both really learned a lot. We are looking forward to making our first play, which according to the class should be the third Friday of March. Is that not correct? And will you be giving us suggestions for which options play that should be? We are locked in, we trapping. Thanks.
You could do an option play with that ring, man. Do an option play with that ring. That ring huge. Ooh, call them clusters.
You made sure that hand was waving.
Come on.
Like she was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Spitting bars. I see you, Kenya.
That hand was, you let us see.
Bling, bling.
I was married. First of all, Queen, thank you so much. Man, we appreciate you. I know you can cook. I know that's some mac and cheese. For sure. So you do not have to just wait until, that's the quiet winching we talk about in the course. You don't have to wait till then to make a play. Those are just essential times because the market typically goes on sale during those quiet winching times. But as you can see, we had a sale this week for the tariff talk. We had a sale again last week when we talked about DeepSeek. So anytime the market giving you a sale, that's always a great time to get in position to do that. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna actually be in, if I am in a play, you in a Patreon. So if I am in a play, I'm gonna always say, hey, squad up. Here go an opportunity for us every time. But if I'm not in a play, I won't say it because I'm only gonna put something in there that I'm in. But you can use the course and understand how to have your 10 to 15 companies that you really want get in. Now, if I see a play and I see an opportunity, I definitely will get in it for sure. So, but just keep paying attention in the group. I think it's important that you learn how to execute more than anything. So you're in the best tier right now because you was able to ask that question. So that's for sure. I love that, Queen. I love that, Queen. Let's go a little further. Was it?
Hello, I'm so happy to be here at Trappin Tuesday. I do have a question. Being new in the lottery pick, once you're accepted, what do you suggest that we do once we're accepted in the lottery pick? What steps should we take to successfully join the family? Thank you.
That's good. Come on. Felt that warm hug. That was a warm one. Come on, that was a boy, get out that cold. It's cold out there. Come in here. Hey.
Get some soup.
Come on. Soup.
Mm-hmm.
You want some tea? Come on, queen, with the hot tea. I feel a hot tea with that one, you know what I'm saying? So first of all, thank you for being in the group, for the community. So all lottery picks definitely gonna be put in there. I think more than anything, to be super successful, it's going inside of the chat, talking to see what's going on in the chat, letting the people know you're new here. Also, what I'm gonna start doing like once a week, just putting a welcome post up. You know what I'm saying? What's good if you new here? I was doing it, I kind of stopped. Like, what's good? You new here? You know, let us know how we can help you serve you. But also inside of that, the lottery picks are buy and hold plays. You know, I'm gonna put the play up, I'm gonna put the current price, the value means what it's worth, not what the stock price is. And then I'm gonna put two prices where I will buy in. I think one of the things you do is, especially if you got the Wall Street Trappin course, get 10 companies that you really like. Those lottery picks are great sleeper stocks that we put in there. I will say you don't have to be in a rush. Take your time. The market is not going anywhere. We got time to make some money. And just because you see people doing some things, Jose, I know you're going to post that comment. That trans vegan comment. I know you're going to post that. But it gives you an opportunity to find out what companies you want to be in. But you don't have to rush because the market will always give us an opportunity. So I would say, you know, find you about 10 companies that you like, and get about 3 or 4 of them from the lottery picks for sure that'll really help you build that portfolio out strong. But that'll be good. Like, don't be in a rush to do options. Don't be in a rush to do anything, but see how the group navigated. Give yourself a week or two just to see how the group is navigating, to really, really help. I wish you was in Trappers Anonymous, because I'll tell you, take that 30-day challenge that'll really spike you to the next level for sure. That was good, Jose. We got one more? One more, let's get it.
Hey, Trap, this is Michelle from Trap Masters 2.
Yep.
I want to say thank you for everything that you continue to do for the community. I want to thank Jose and your team for everything that they do to support and make sure that we're taken care of in the community. But here's my question. So, Trap, I bought 500 shares of PayPal. My cost dollar average on those shares is $88.63. This year in 2025, I'm looking to make over $200,000 in options, and I'm thinking about cashing out my PayPal, using that capital to be more aggressive with my trades. I would still fund my buy and hold because I want to get my other stocks up to 500 shares each. But the money will definitely help me to be able to scale and buy more contracts. What are your thoughts on that strategy? And better yet, just tell me what Trap would do.
So I definitely remember the queen. She actually came to New Orleans and helped when we did the toy drive. Shout out to my people, Trap Masters for sure. You hear me? You know we've been in PayPal for a minute. So shout out to you, queen. Glad you still rocking with us, man. I definitely appreciate that for sure. All right, so here's what I would do. I feel like we don't have to be loyal to no company. I think the game is all about returns. You came from Trap Master, so I know you see the game way different, right? You see the game different than a lot of people would see the game. I think let's ask ourselves this question first. One, how much do you believe in PayPal, right? How much do you believe in it? And the reason why I say how much do you believe in it, because I'm about to say something that's real cool to you, right? I don't think you should exit it all the way. I don't have a problem with you using that to fund it because you won't use it as leverage, right? I say if you really want to use it, because I believe that you can always make money in the market, and I like that. I would say if you really want to, if you if you really like Trap, I got so much of PayPal, I'm up on it by this much, I say, okay, take a portion of it, maybe 25%, no more than 50%. That way you still have it moving, you still have it working. 25%, no more than 50%. You've been in it for a while, so I already know that, right? 25%, no more than 50%, and then allocate that. And then ask yourself, you gotta have at least, tell yourself, once I do this with the options game, I'll then allocate that back to not buying PayPal again, but how do I now position my other companies that I want to go with, right? So let me just make it a little more clear. So let's say you got 500 shares. You say, all right, I'm going to take 25%, no more than 50%. That way I still have the PayPal moving and I'm still in it. Now remember, you're going to take that. You say, all right, Trap, I want to be real aggressive in the options market. I want to use this that way, right? So you use it. You say, okay, I'm going to play the game from this perspective. And then now you can use that, but then you say this, for every option play I'm in, right? For every option play I'm in, this part of the profit goes back to my buy and hold. For every option play I'm in, for every profit I take from the options market, this much of my profit goes back to my buy and hold. So let's say you have 100% profit. You say, because I took this much out, she bought it high. No, she didn't. You don't know what price she bought it at. Did she say the price she bought it at? She said, how much? I didn't hear that part. So she probably scaled it back down. Run that video again? Let me see it again. I didn't hear that part.
Crazy part, I cut a lot because she went through each one she had. It was about almost 3 minutes.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Let me see, run it back so I can hear.
Yep,
I didn't hear the $80. I missed that part. Run it back so I can hear it.
Hey, Trap. This is Michelle from Trap Masters 2. I want to say thank you for everything that you continue to do for the community. I want to thank Jose and your team for everything that they do to support and make sure that we're taken care of in the community. But here's my question. So, Trap, I bought 500 shares of PayPal. My cost dollar average on those shares is $88.63.
That's good.
This year in 2025.
That's good. I don't sell none of it. I don't sell none of it. I didn't hear that part. I missed that part. I don't sell none of it. I don't sell none of it. I hold the PayPal, keep it where it's at, right? I actually, watch this. I actually start funding the options account till you grow it, and I'm about to say something here. I think PayPal is doing a turnaround right now. The stock, I gotta see, I think it had earnings. I don't know what it did for the earnings call. I missed it, what it did. But PayPal has definitely turned around since we had it, since that. I would actually buy some more of it to get my costs down. I would try to get my costs down to under $80. I would try to get my costs down to under $80. I wouldn't sell any of it. I wouldn't sell any of it. I would get my cost to under $80. I will use the options market to get my cost under $80. You can still be aggressive. I would give myself a 2-year goal with PayPal to hit a certain price in 2 years, right? If you can get it, yep, it's 77 now. I would try to get it, my cost base is under $80. I would give myself 18 months to be in PayPal. And then once you get into 18 months, I would use the options market then to put me in a different situation. Right? I wouldn't use PayPal. I wouldn't try to cut the 500 shares just because I want to use the money, because if you do that, you're now taking the loss just to move those shares, and it's an unnecessary loss that you got to take. I would put myself in a position where I hold PayPal till it get above $90. I would get my 500 contracts, get it till it's under 80. Once PayPal hit a $90 zone, now you're in a different type of situation, because now you're in the good on it. Once you get in the good on it, now you say, now I can take some of my profits to move it somewhere else, because you've now changed the game on you. I would not mess with it right now because you're still in the red on it. Use the options market to help you bring your cost basis down. When you bring your cost basis down, now you give it a $10. Once you get your cost basis down, when you can get it $10 to $12 above, when the stock goes $10 to $12 above what you bought it for, now you've changed positions in that company. You went from being down to now being in the green. Now once you're in the green, you say, all right, now let me take some profits to now go here. But I would not sell that, or I would not mess with that while you in the negative. 100% at all. I think the company has shifted some things over the last 18 months, which was good. I would still fund the options market. You can still be positive. You can still be aggressive in the options game without messing with PayPal at all. I would not sell those 500 shares. I wouldn't touch them until you get into the green. So let's focus on bringing that cost basis down. And then once we get $10 up, $10 to $12 above our cost basis, if you want to get out of it, good. You too deep into it. You too deep into it. You 500 shares into it. You locked in. You committed at this point. You know what I'm saying? You committed at this point. Don't bail out of the commitment because you want to be aggressive somewhere else. You can still go be aggressive somewhere else and you can still be aggressive in the options market without messing with PayPal. You're going to get an opportunity to get that thing under $80. And then you get $12 above that, you change the game. You know what I'm saying? You've been in it for about 2 years now. We ain't got to change that. We ain't got to change that. 100%. She already 44K in PayPal. She would have to at least $1,200 just to close to $80. No, ma'am. So what? That's the purpose of the game. That's the purpose of the game. You looking at a dollar amount. You looking at, huh? At the stock at $77. You looking at a dollar amount to say, that's too much. No. What you talking about? She not playing the game. You looking at, she got to buy this much. Obviously, we see that she in the game. She not playing the game at a little level. She not playing the game at no $100, $200. She playing the game at a big level. She playing the game at a higher level than what you think. You know what I'm saying? The company is good. It's just down. It's down to $77 right now. So that means if they're saying miss earnings, I didn't look. That's a buying opportunity right there. That's a buying opportunity there. What are we talking about here? That shows that you ain't even looking at the game at a high level. You looking at the game from a small level. That's 1,200 shares. So what? She in there. She locked in. And she's gained ground. She's gained ground. What we doing? She's gained ground. So now, even if she bought it right now, the stock probably, if it missed earnings, it's probably going to, look, it's down 9%. That means she's got another opportunity to do what? Get back in the stock again. That's why. Is that not putting all your eggs in one basket? No, it's not. She got multiple stocks. She's just speaking on one stock. Now you assuming without even having all the information. I know that that ain't all the things in one, that ain't all her eggs in one basket. That just shows you that everybody playing a game on a whole completely different level. And that's okay. That's okay. She do not have one company. She has a portfolio. She's in one company that she has 500 shares of that she's building on. She want to use that money to go somewhere else. You're not thinking big enough. That's what we do too. We be putting our fears on other people. No, don't do that. That's you putting your fears. We talked about that earlier. Putting your fears on somebody else because you don't see the game the same way. 1,200 shares in a grand scheme of things, 1,200 shares really ain't even a lot. When we looking at it from a bigger picture. Somebody's starting position is 1,200 shares. Somebody's starting position is 1,200 shares. Somebody's initial investment is 1,200 shares. You feel me? Somebody saying, can't she use covered calls? Maybe she don't know how to do all that yet, y'all. She would have mentioned that. She ain't mentioned none of that. She ain't mentioned none of that. We gotta listen to what we got right here. Trap, I have 500 shares of this company. It's one company in her portfolio. That's one company in her portfolio. Trap, I have 500 shares in this company. I want to be aggressive somewhere else. I want to sell half of this. Here's the level. Here's the price. That's why I had to hit again. Here's the price that I got in there. I didn't hit that in the beginning. Okay, bet. Obviously, if she 44,000 in on one stock, that tells us she don't got 44,000 in one company. That's it. That's just common sense to me. She in the game. She's playing the game. She's saying, I won't be, I stand and do 200,000, boom, boom, boom. Okay, boom. She playing the game on another level. Somebody say 1,200 shares or 500 shares of PayPal is a lot. Y'all tripping. No, you tripping for thinking the game that small. They got people sitting around here with 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000 shares. No. 1,200 shares is a begin. That's a starting position for somebody. It's how you looking at the game. I'm sitting on 8,000 shares of NVIDIA right now. For somebody else, 8,000 shares of NVIDIA is a starting point. We gotta open our lens up of how we see the game. We thinking small. This is why people say, Trap, I got 5 shares of this company. Should I take profit? Why? Why? Trap, I got 10 shares. No. Why should I take profit? Why? You're looking at the game from a small lens. You gotta expect victory. See, and I tell y'all all the time, I want you to borrow my confidence and my vision so you can see the game like me. You know why we do option plays? You know why we show people 100,000, 200,000, 500,000? You know why we show people that? When I say, Jose, we gotta make them see the game different. I said, Jose, we gotta make them see the game different because when we look across the internet, they got some great traders across the internet, and I name all of them all the time. Aristotle, Terry, Tay Sweat, they got them. They getting money for sure. They helping people for sure. I say, but hey, bro, somebody gotta show them that the game can be played at a bigger level. And it's not saying none of them people don't got the access to do it. I say, but hey, Jose, I say, moving forward, bro, we gonna show them the game. We gonna show them what it look like to make 100,000. We gonna show them what it look like to lose 100,000. We gonna show them what it like to make $500,000. I remember saying, Jose, we gonna make $1 million in the play, and we gonna show it to them. And guess what? We did it. We did it. Because you know what happened? When somebody show it to you like that, guess what happened? You start seeing it's realistic. And so now you got people in the Patreon, 500,000. I mean, you got people in the Patreon, damn, Trap, I had a 50,000. Trap, I'm up 50,000. Trap, I'm up 100,000. My girl, Double R, she said, my goal 200. I say 250. Stretched the way she saw the game. Guess what? She said, try to hit the 250. I say, what's your goal? I said, go for a half, go for an M. You gotta be willing to see the game different and play the game at a higher level. Take the limitations off yourself. The expectation of victory. Your freedom gonna cost you more than 5 shares. Your freedom gonna cost you more than 10 shares. Your freedom gonna cost you more than 100 shares. But guess what? It's okay to get 5 to go to 10, 10 to go to 20, 20 go to 50, 50 to 100. Your freedom gonna cost you more than that. But guess what? It don't stop there. It's okay to start there. Guess what, y'all? We did an M&1 play. I said, oh, we could do 2. We could do 2. Oh, we did 2.5 in a year, bro. We can do 5 in a year. Take them limitations off you. And damn sure don't put them on nobody else. Don't you allow nobody to put them limitations on you. Don't you allow nobody to say what you can't do in the market. Don't you allow nobody to say that's small. Don't you allow that. Because I guarantee if I'm standing next to Buffett, or if I'm standing next to one of them big boys, and I'm like, yeah, you know, we did 2.5 million in the play. They're like, I probably did that in the 70s. And it ain't, and watch this, it's not even them down talking me. It's them letting me know you got a long way to go. You putting limitations on something that's unlimited. You put a limitation on something that's infinite. It ain't never said you can only print $1,000 in the market. It ain't never said you can only have 200 shares. It said, hey, we got Apple said we got 16 billion shares. All you can eat buffet. We said something the other day to y'all. A while ago, I said, listen, freedom is the most expensive thing you will ever pay for. And guess what? Every day you gotta pay it. You can't miss a payment. What? You cannot miss a payment on your freedom because they always want to revoke it. They always want to revoke it. They can't wait to put you back on the plantation, wherever that is. They always want to put you back. And so when you put the limitations on yourself, they will gladly confine you to them. When you put the limitations on yourself, guess what? They're going to find a way to double down on them limitations on you. You got to unshackle yourself from that, man. And you got to stop even looking at the game from a perspective that think you can only do. I push myself every time, y'all. Bro, go find somebody right now that's in 30 option plays. Go find them. And this ain't me thinking I'm better than no, it's me running my own race. Saying, yo, let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Because guess what? I told Jose this the other day. I said, bro, you know I'm gonna get $1 billion, right? He said, bro, if you get $1 billion, I at least want 100. I said, hey, hey. I said, bro, you know I'm gonna get $1 billion, right? Bro, and I said it was so, like, I said it because, watch this. It's the expectation that I got on myself. Come on, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna watch Elon Musk and these people becoming billionaires and trillionaires. They got that on their name. They got, yeah, I wanna be a trillionaire. Mark Zuckerberg, this dude had started Facebook 2007? College student. In college. Bro, I remember coming home from prison in 2007 and MySpace was a thing. From 2007, it went public, what, 2011, 12? Bruh, from 2007 to now, bro really in the top 4 richest men in the world. From creating a product in college, brother went to the top 4 richest men in the world. And you putting limitations on yourself. Bruh, company went public in 2000, bruh. Jeff Bezos, bro goes public in 1997 with Amazon. Second richest man in the world. At one time was the first. And you putting limitations on yourself? And the crazy part about this is, you don't even gotta create the companies they're creating, you just gotta invest in them. You don't even gotta go create the next Facebook, the next Amazon. You just gotta invest in them. Bro, Warren Buffett created Berkshire Hathaway. Guess what, bro? He didn't even create that company. He bought that company from an old lady. It was a towel company. It was a textile company. He said this was probably the worst investment I ever made. He took the company and said, you know what? Instead of me just like selling it, I'm gonna just turn it to a conglomerate. I'm gonna use it to start buying other companies, and now we got Berkshire Hathaway. The most expensive stock on the market. Bro, I said, this was the worst investment I ever made. He said, I shouldn't have bought it. It was a textile company. What we doing? Bro, this shit got me out the streets, bro. It took me out the street, bro. I told my cousin in 2014, I said, cuz, they're gonna change our life. I said, cuz, this game gonna change our life. My cousin made 2 regular plays. The first play, he made some money on. The second play, he lost $50. He stopped playing the game. That ain't changed me, though. I was all in. I came back, it's like, cuz, it's gonna change our life. Now he locked in. This game changed my life. I would never let nobody put no limitations on me. You know how many of my partners was like, bro, you tripping? That's the white people stuff. You know how many times I heard that? Bro, that's the white people game. I don't do that. Oh, but you gonna sell dope, dog? What that is? But we cool with selling dope, dog? That blew me when they was the time. But we gonna sell dope? Oh, we gonna risk our, oh, okay, so going to jail and getting killed is some nigga shit. So making the money is the white folk shit, but getting killed and going to jail is the nigga shit that we cool with. Bro, make it make sense to me, dog. And I ain't mad at it, because at one point, I believed the same thing until I got exposed to it. The exposure changed my whole concept. It changed the whole framework. It changed the way I saw money. I said, oh, this is some nigga shit. You right, dog. This is. Because we don't expect to live. They're going for billions. This is some nigga shit. You surely is right, bro. So matter of fact, let me get my mind off the nigga shit and get on what they on. Some grown man shit. Some wealth building shit. Some generational wealth. Some life changing. Let me, yep, you right, bruh. You sure is right. Let me go look at the blueprint, because obviously we missed it. Because the people that look like us that got it, we ain't paying them no attention. Ain't nobody teaching us about Reginald Lewis. You right. Bro went crazy in the 80s, and you right. For some reason, we ain't get taught about him. So, yep, let me go look over here. Oh, this is the blueprint. You sure is right. And once I get exposed to it, once I see, oh, that's how they playing the game. Bet. I got it. And watch this. Once I get it, I'm gonna put it out there, but I really don't care who follow me. That's the phenomenal part. Once I got it, I ain't gonna be selfish. We gonna put it out there, but I really don't care who follow me. Cause whether you follow me or not, we gonna keep going. I'm gonna give you, listen, here it is, bro. It's gonna change the game for you. You see what it did for my life. But guess what? Bro, I got homies that's still in the street. I don't judge them no different. That's still my dogs. We still chop it up. We still cool. It's all love. I'm here for you. I ain't trying to force nothing on you. I got you. And when they got jammed up, when they call me, I'm here. I done paid for about 15 lawyers, no judgment. But guess what? After I pay for the lawyer and you go back, hey, the next one ain't on me. The next lawyer ain't on me. I don't mind the first one being on me. The next one ain't on me, it's on you. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Cause my daughter deserve me to be here. My friends that's on this level deserve for me to be here. My family deserve for me to be here. The generation that come behind me, they deserve for me to be here. Because if I don't show them what's different, the world gonna program them. I just told you the hippopotamus brung her baby hippo amongst the gators so she can understand that you don't gotta fear the gators, because if I don't teach you not to fear the gators, the world gonna teach you that you're supposed to fear them, not knowing you the most dominant one out here. You walking around like a slave not knowing you a whole cold-blooded owner out here. You walking around a victim not knowing you got the power to be prosperous. You walking around here traumatized not realizing you really supposed to be healthy. You walking around here broke when you really got a whole billionaire inside of you that you ain't giving birth to. You really walking around here check to check when they got a whole stock market that print money every day for you. You settling for check to check. You settling for insufficient funds. You settling for only getting the most money during tax time. You settling for that. Ain't nobody tell you that. You settled for that. You took that and ran with it. And then you built your life around that. You built your life around 40 hours. You built your life around overtime. You built your life around that. They got a whole bunch of people out here going and get it because they know it's plentiful. They know it's plentiful. They ain't letting themselves get, what? My partner called me the other day. He said, he said, hey, cuz. He said, boy, what's happening? I said, what's up? I said, he said, man, I'm tired of this iron work. I said, you ain't tired? Because you've been watching me do this since the beginning. I said, you ain't tired. We was working on the job together when I left. You ain't tired. He said, man, I don't be wanting to ask you. I said, hey, closed mouths ain't never got fed. I rock with you the long way. You ain't tired. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna sit around and watch somebody make millions of dollars. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna sit around and watch somebody change their whole life and I'm right on side you and I ain't gonna change my life? Boy, you crazy. And it's legal? And I know you ain't smarter than me like that? You smart, but like you ain't like Albert Einstein and I'm, no, cool, get back. What's up? Teach me. Come on, man. We watching the game and we finding a million reasons why we can't play the game. We finding a reason. Somebody told me the other day, yeah, but you started with, I said, no. I started the recession portfolio with the 400. I ain't start the game with 400. I started the recession portfolio in 2022 with 400. I ain't started. Go back to 2009. Go back to 2010. Go back to 2014. If you want to talk about when I started, when I said that money wasn't right. Don't look at 2022. But this is where the game changed at. In 2014, I took it serious. 2020, we made the first million in the market. Now, mind you, if I would have still just been thinking half-ass about the market and more about the job, I wouldn't have did that. Now, let me show you what's crazy. From 2014 to 2020, we made $1 million in the market. Watch this. From 2020 to 2024, we made $1 million in a play. How the game double up? Once you know the formula, the game speed up for you. Let's look at it again. We get introduced to the game in 2000 when I'm in prison. I'm learning, I'm doing something, but I'm in jail, so I can't really move the money around. I'm learning. I come home in 2007, playing around with it. 2009, I catch a charge. 2010, I catch a charge, playing around with it, doing a little something with it. 2014, I get found out guilty. Me and my homie do something. I almost get killed. I say, bro, I gotta take the game serious, man. I take the game serious in 2014. I keep putting myself in position. I don't know a pandemic gonna come. I don't know that's it. I don't even know nothing. I've never even heard of a pandemic before. What happens? I got my money. I didn't even do nothing crazy. I just did all the research. I had been doing the homework. So when Chipotle go from 425 to 1900, I'm there. When United Rentals go up, I'm there. When the stock market go, I'm there. I'm already in position. I'm like, oh shit, that's $1 million. That's $1 million. Well, look at that. Okay, $1 million possible? Bet we gonna kick on. 2024, we have $1 million in one play. Bro, the game speed up, but I expected victory. I knew it was gonna change my life. I ain't doubted not once. And you know how many times it punched me in the face? But I knew that the market ain't never wrong, and I knew the market wasn't judging me. The market ain't say, no, you a convicted felon. No, you don't know your daddy. No, your mama went to prison. No, your mama used drugs. No, you got your GED. No, you ain't go to college. No, you a black man. No, you from the hood. No, you from New Orleans. No, you shot somebody. No, you saw somebody get shot. No, you smoke weed. No, your credit ain't, no, the market ain't telling me none of that. The market said, you got the money? Can you endure? Can you keep planning? Bet, it reward. None of the things we put in our head, I've been through this. So the market don't care. You care. The market don't care. I ain't gonna let him teach me. He been to prison. Cool, I don't gotta teach you. Guess what? I'ma eat. And guess what? I'm gonna teach my daughter, and I'm gonna teach my cousins, and I'm gonna teach anybody around me. I'm gonna teach my wife, I'm gonna teach all my children. Guess what? And I ain't gonna force them. You either learn it or you don't. Because guess what? The market got more money for anybody who want a piece of the pie. And if you don't want a piece of the pie, guess what? You go somewhere else. The market don't care. If you black, if you white, if you purple, the market don't care about DEI, FBI, CIA. The market don't care about none of that. It don't care about your credit. It don't care about none of that. It don't care. It ain't designed to care. You putting your feelings in there. You don't think you worthy enough. You keep saying it's hard. You keep saying I don't learn like that. You keep saying that. You ain't put enough energy in. That's why you don't really believe it's gonna change your life. You think it could change your life. You think it's a gamble. You think you can make a little money. You think I can be all right. You keep saying shit like, I don't really want to be wealthy. I just want to be comfortable. No. I want all the money. Because it ain't gonna run out of money. I just want to make sure me and my family can live. No. I want all the money that's going to print until the money printer broke. I want all the money that's going to print till the money printer broke. And then after the money printer break, then we'll just figure out something else. But until then, I know that the top richest men in the world and the richest women in the world, guess what? 70% of their wealth at? In the market. And so that's where I'm gonna be at too, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trappin, man. Episode 129, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you get your merch. Make sure you come join the Patreon. Make sure you check us out each and every week. Same time, same place, man. I'ma see y'all next week, man. Salute. I love y'all.